Did you say Bang Bros?
Shorty, what? The dance that you're doing is dumb. How to do where you from? Hey, sticking out your tongue, girl, but you know you're too young. A bunch of girls do it and it should look fun. That's how they do where we from. Hey, you know it don't start till 1. That's how they do it where they from.
You're listening to the No Big Deal Podcast.
Look at this podcast.
Make it don't move fast, make it don't move fast, make it don't move, 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 don't move.
That's not messing around. I love that track. Hell yeah. Welcome to another episode of the No Big Deal Podcast. Oh, what's going on over there? Welcome to another episode of the No Big Deal Podcast. I am one of your hosts,
right now.
No Name King. He's hammered. He's hammered over here, ladies
I'm
and
not
gentlemen.
hammered at all.
Introduce yourself then.
Bear the terror.
He's got that glassy eye.
You didn't even introduce yourself.
I did.
We're just
not
started.
here?
Man, this guy's
No.
fucking smashed. He's
I'm
he
not
doesn't even know what's
smashed.
happening 10
Hey,
seconds ago.
you've seen me drink, and I'm not smashed.
You got to pull out
No,
cop
I'm
for
just
this
fucking
guy?
with you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm fine.
It's
All right, what's your name?
I already said Bear the terror.
Okay, cool.
Iceman Griffin.
Oh, we got a newcomer.
Oh.
He does not have a handle yet.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I just
How about
Ooh.
hippie banger?
Oh, hell yeah.
Or
weird, but all right.
Or big T's.
Big T's.
I like that.
Whatever, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, big T's.
Big T's. What's happening?
Oh, for our lady listeners out there. You like that?
Speaking of the ladies, my boy needs somebody.
Nah, we're good, man. We got this. We got
Wireless
this.
freak.
ShookKnight.
The only ladies I think that listen are his daughter
No.
and your mom.
Shout out to daughter. You should probably turn this off.
Yeah, my mom, she's ready to listen. She'll probably listen tonight.
Number one fan.
Heineken.
She is
Mom.
number one fan for
Hell yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Heineken. $1 Heineken.
Medicine Man likes listening too.
Medicine
Oh,
Man.
that's
Right
true.
when they come out.
Does he still tell you about it?
Yeah, he does a little gardening and throws the headphones in. Plays the
Really?
guitar.
What's he
He's-
like
he's
into
our
ficuses
herbalist.
and stuff?
He just does a whole bunch of
Tulip
gardening.
season?
Lettuce, tomato.
Herbs.
Yep.
Oh, loose leaf tea.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's-
A lot of tomatoes.
yeah.
Dude, it's been a while.
Wait, it's episode.
99.
Lou
That's
Fred
one away from
balloons.
100.
Oh, going
100. We got to do
digits.
something big for 100.
It's the highest level in RuneScape, 99.
Hey, are you still playing?
I was waiting for you guys.
What?
Well, that's a false start.
No, I'll tell you. Shook is the biggest video game tease out in the world.
No.
He sucks so hard at playing video games with.
Yeah, remember Rocket League? It's terrible.
It started Rocket League. He sucked at that and then thought he was good. Then he went on to this GTA thing and he left me hanging
got
there,
killed.
which we'll talk about later. And then all of us brothers got together and we're like, "Hey, we're gonna play Borderlands."
And these are actual brothers. Like,
yes,
yeah.
I don't think it means. I don't think it means as much. Zoolander.
But the new Borderlands is coming out, and so we're gonna play
Hell yeah.
Borderlands.
It's only
1
for Steam, though.
through
I don't
3.
think it's coming out for Xbox.
It's on
Yeah, it is.
Xbox.
I thought it was only coming out for PC.
And so,
That's what you play it anyway, dude. Don't get rid of that nonsense.
Console only.
so we all get on, and 90% of the time, Slappy over here just never shows up.
That's because I'm a full-time gamer, CSGO pro. I've been going to bed at 4 a.m. This is basically 1 p.m. for me right
Give
now.
us your Twitch handle while you're shouting out.
Twitch TV/Papa Gnome. No space.
Like and subscribe.
He literally did wake up like at 3 o'clock today when I texted him.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just getting up.
I'm sleeping in here. Bzz, bzz. Oh, what the fuck? It's Ken, dude.
He's like, my vibrator's normally going off, but it's his phone.
Oh.
But who are you playing CS with? Nobody's watching
I've
your
got
streams.
a full team. Team Half-Mast.
Who?
Team Half-Mast.
Team half-assed. You ever heard of that?
It's half mask because they couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Half chub.
We're making a late break 2019. We need a fifth. If anybody's out there, play CSGO, let us know.
The GOM plays CSGO.
We don't want the goblins, dude.
He's a little preoccupied at the moment, I feel.
The last honest pizza.
Should we do a shout out to the GOM and the mini GOM?
Shout out to the
that's
GOM.
true.
Congrats.
He'll never hear, though.
I
know,
know.
doesn't
He
even
probably
listen.
doesn't even fucking listen to this thing.
I don't even know if it's his baby.
Dude, I looked at that thing. I was like, man, those eyes. Maybe not.
Might be a fool.
I don't see a little pole in there.
Doesn't have the shoulders.
What? Oh, yeah, he would always do that. He would always be like, see these shoulders, Matt?
The kid came out shrugging.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid legitimately has more hair on his head than he did.
Oh.
See, that's going to be the defining factor, right?
Yeah, that's true.
When the kid's 5, if it starts to lose its hair, we know it's his kid.
That's true. Very true.
Damn.
Damn it. Hell yeah. It's been a while, though.
Yeah.
I mean, last time we talked, a couple of the guys here were heading off to a nice event down in San Diego.
The whale's vagina.
Hell yeah.
I thought that was a translation.
It's almost word for word.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. So how was it? How'd you guys like it? Oh, wait, I was there.
So we can ask you that. I wasn't.
Dude, it was bomb. It was real fucking fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of good people giving the speeches. It's weird, though, because
Should've
picked
looked at the
perfectly.
Yeah, you could talk about the event.
We had nothing but like the actual people who wrote the protocols or built the systems.
We had people that were even submitting RFCs to the community. They were writing the standards themselves.
No big deal.
And then the other two that went got like the marketing people.
Yeah, that was
Totally got
marketing. I
screwed.
couldn't understand what the motherfuckers were saying because it was just really difficult to understand. Not the content, but like what they were saying.
Yeah.
Like, what-
Yeah.
and then I was just
The accent
bragging.
was thick.
That's true. You
The
got a
accent was thick,
little bit of
which
this
is cool,
going
but
on.
It was very difficult. And then,
Hold on. We need to go to the resident Russian expert.
Oh, you are the Russian expert.
I can only translate. I can't speak it.
Only by blood.
I got a certificate.
Perfect. Dead on.
That was terrible.
So you weren't a fan?
No, I was a fan, but it was pretty hardcore because you'd go to these classes, and the content was very meaningful, so you really wanted to pay attention and get it. But the accents were so thick, and
And the late night sleep.
they would speak very dry.
We were not
This is
on
happening here.
the certified sleep plan.
Hey,
12 hours a night?
We're on the same boat for sleep.
Oh, and then we went hard pretty much every night.
Yeah.
yeah, I would say
pretty much every night. So we were
between 11 and 1 we were
dragging
going to
ass.
bed.
Oh,
And then waking up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hardcore.
You're used to that. These youngins aren't used to that schedule, though.
Yeah, we were
I handled it pretty well. I only
You were
turned,
getting a little grumpy pants at the end of the day.
Okay, I might have gotten a little grumpy, and I only turned down a one-way street the wrong way once.
Okay.
true.
All right.
That's true.
That's not
You only
bad.
tried to kill us once.
And I was told to go the wrong way. But
Google told me wrong.
Straight up Michael Scott right into the pond. No, I'm going left.
It was like the whole San Diego office parking situation in the van. I was like, just go, punch it. It'll fit.
Hey, if someone else took us on a journey, we probably walked at least 50 flights of stairs the first day. We walked
my
up
God.
and over the Coliseum,
Yeah, we had
the convention center.
We had to walk over the convention center. It was not fun. And it was hot. And it was like
To get to a class talk?
Well,
What?
to get
no,
to the
because
entrance.
just trying to find the entrance. We were on the wrong side.
Oh.
So
we
yeah,
got
it
bomb
was rough.
parking, bomb food. We went to a pizza place first day. Phenomenal.
We went to a hidden tiki bar,
Went to, yeah.
Of course you found the tiki
which we're going to
bar.
talk about in a Defcon conversation later. But yeah, it's a hidden bar inside a bar.
Oh, yeah.
So you go into a bar, and then there's just like this rock cave. And at 6 o'clock, a lady shows up at the front of the cave and says, "Oh, do you have reservations?" We said, "Yep." You walk through the cave, and then you enter like this tiny tiki bar that's maybe the size of this little room, like twice
Yeah.
the size of this room.
Like
And it-
Trader Sam size?
I would say just
but
different
longer.
layout.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
Okay.
It was fun.
Dude, they have a
Skulls and tiki masks
Oh, God,
everywhere.
yeah.
And
Good
those
drinks?
Drinks were good.
bomb
weird
drinks.
situation.
That's awesome.
There was also a massive drink that got ordered at least 3 or 4 times where the whole place like shuts down and they do a whole parade thing. Like a whole like
It was like a thunderstorm.
and they do like a fire thing. They do the pyrite and it blows up and it goes with fire everywhere.
Did you guys order this drink 3
No,
times?
no.
Okay.
Other
We
people
we
did,
took
though.
it easy.
and Bear only got scared the first time. It was
I could
fine.
see him
after
ordering
that.
it.
I was barely drinking. I was a driver.
Active shooter. He hit the deck. Was he thinking something like that? What was going on?
No, it was fine.
The bill was only like a couple $100 for everybody, so it was like a mellow night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mellow, couple hundred.
Well, we had
like-
our VMware buddy there too.
Yeah, and then afterwards
Yeah.
we met up with the Navy SEALs.
I actually went to another bar
Oh, yeah?
after the false idol
You
bar
gotta be careful out
till
there.
about midnight. Oh, he's wanted in Mexico.
Yeah,
He's not allowed.
I don't know. Are we allowed to talk about
Well,
this?
we're not releasing his name.
yeah. Here's the crazy shit:
All
is
right.
he still goes back to Mexico even though he's wanted.
To his own place.
Yeah.
Like he was.
Well, I mean, he
can
can't
we
tell
talk
any-
about like all the details without names? Or?
Wait, keep it. I can't hear. Keep it to your.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Can we talk about all the details without names, or what's
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I want to hear the story.
Oh, so there was like the
Bob.
kidnapping.
Oh, he
there
got
was the
kidnapped multiple
smuggling,
times.
there
He
was-
got kidnapped, or he kidnapped.
No,
you?
he got
we didn't
kidnapped.
ask, those types of things you don't ask that many questions, right? You just absorb what they're giving you, right?
You know
like,
the
"That's
most
cool."
scary part I got was he had a
was
smile on
deep,
his
though.
face when he was telling us he got kidnapped. He's like, I got kidnapped.
Oh, psycho.
It was fucking crazy, dude.
I think he enjoyed it actually.
Yeah, those
Hey,
poor federales.
he actually has a
huh?
book being written about him.
Really?
Yeah, an author who's writing about
I can't
him.
wait to watch the movie. I'll be like, hey, I met that guy.
That's
It's crazy.
true.
So
Holy
dude's
crap.
running his own little whale watching business, right? So he's pulling out soccer moms and shit, but he pulls them out in the Navy SEAL boat at
Oh,
top
yeah.
speed, like flying right past all the other people. And he said
He
all
buys-
the other whale boats are trying to follow him
Yeah.
and shit.
He buys
Now-
used Navy SEAL
Yeah,
boats.
it's fucking
That's awesome.
So they're closer to the whales.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. Yeah, so if you know of a Navy SEAL guy in San Diego
Dude,
doing whale
there's a
watching,
lot
that's
of them.
absolutely not the person we're talking about at all. No, that's just a coincidence.
But dude, that was a good little.
There's at least 3 of them.
That was
And
a
it's
good little
all made
pizza
up and
bar
fake.
place
There's
too.
No way that that's happening.
Alleged.
That pizza place?
alleged.
Yeah, that little pizza bar place we went to was pretty good.
That was in the OB,
That was about midnight.
Ocean Beach.
Their beer wasn't bad.
Oh, no big deal. Ocean
Yeah.
Beach.
Yeah.
Quality.
It was
We
nice.
were actually right next to Ocean Beach where our hotel was.
Oh, dude, and we started the day. I forgot. We waited about an hour and a half in the line for breakfast. That was
Where was that?
San Diego?
Was
Or
it
at
in Ocean
Cisco?
Beach?
Oh,
Pacific
and
Beach.
Pacific Beach. And that breakfast burrito was
Yeah.
Not
It was
better than
okay.
Oscars?
not
Whatever
great.
the
We got the
Oscars
full
are better.
meal.
Yeah, I ordered some sampler thing.
We
It
got
was
a
pretty
sampler
bomb, but
thing,
it
so it was a
like
little
enough
better.
to feed 5 people. It was ridiculous.
The line was long though.
Kona's, I think,
Was it
was
supposed
the
to be
name of
some
it.
good breakfast place or something?
Bomb, yeah.
Is this the one that
Yeah,
Matt
Kona's,
to?
that's what it was.
Kona's.
With the fig coffee?
I don't know.
No,
We
no,
don't
it
go-
did close when
Yeah,
we looked.
it shut down because it was so bad.
No more menudo.
Dude, what happened to the place where we went and you got your poached eggs? In San Diego.
No,
That's
we
a good
didn't get
spot.
there because we flew in later in the day, so we hit our pizza spot.
Okay.
Red Roof.
You guys didn't stay in Old Town, huh? Breaking tradition?
No, it
Dude,
was all
we
booked.
couldn't. It was
We had
so
to stay.
expensive. It was
Wow.
like $500
Dude, but
a
the
night.
place we stayed was nice as heck. Real nice.
Yeah.
That's where you're not going to curse.
Yeah, I know.
This is where I really want to go
That's
into.
right.
Gotta draw the line somewhere.
I don't know. It's, the F word never came across. I don't know.
Nice as hell.
You know, I just fucked that corpse, but it was crazy as heck.
Dude, we watched the UFC fight. We had a balcony.
That was fun,
Dude,
yeah.
yeah, first night was real good.
Wait, we
Hell
watched the UFC fight in the room? Or-
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I had my Roku set up and stuff.
Oh,
Well,
no
we
big
went and got
deal.
pizza, and then we got a bunch of
Nice.
shit to make drinks, and Wireless Freak's he's just going making us drinks and
I
shit.
can attest to this now. I have taken maybe a half dozen trips with you.
Yeah, at least.
You are a good travel companion because you are very well set up.
Dude, we had to hack the TV because they had a
Yes.
smart
Yeah.
filter on it, so we couldn't hook up the
Roku.
So we had to find shit online to try to hack the Samsung TV.
Well, and then he's like,
Didn't
they're
hear
like,
tasting at all.
No, actually, that was frustrating.
one wireless device hooks up his little Wi-Fi adapter, and boom, we got your own Wi-Fi network. set
No
up.
big
Yeah,
deal.
no, actually
Yeah.
we did. I had my wireless router set up.
But then it was suck because we almost couldn't hack the TV, so we're trying to take off the security cable for the cable that goes from the wall to the TV, and
keep it in
it's got a
place?
security nut. So we're trying to fuck, we got to take this out. We'll reset the TV, but we found a code and
Yeah.
we got in.
I was close because what I was doing was I was taking paper and I was jamming it in the security nut around the bolt so that it would jam it
Tighten
up,
up.
and then I could take the pliers and actually take the security
Oh,
nut and turn the
shit.
whole thing off.
You guys are diving in deep. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
We're pulling the TV and the whole thing, like entertainment system thing, away from the TV or from the wall, trying to get room.
Dude, and we figured it out about 15 minutes before the fight started.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
perfect
good
timing.
quality. And the pizza, like I said, that was perfect. We went in, ate there.
Oh, let's talk about our other travel partner who's not here. So we went to the pizza place, Red
Red
Room.
House, Red Roof,
Red House,
Red House, I think.
and it's you guys have been there. It's really
delicious.
good. Yeah, I don't think we went there because you didn't go to San Diego with us when we went.
No, but I think
So-
I've been
He got
there.
to
I think I
watch.
the card. Yeah, yeah, that's true.
It's pretty good. So we had like a whole half a pizza left over.
No,
Well,
that's a different place. That was when we got pizza at Felipe's. That's on another day, which we
Yeah.
can come to.
Okay.
So
Here's a
another-
pizza-filled Cisco
so,
live.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
another,
Two pizzas.
So the next day, there's a bunch of events. You guys, we might fill in, but just to skip ahead, we went to this place in Little Italy called Felipe's, and literally you walk through a
Shout out
place
to Felipe's.
for sure. You blink, you got to walk through like a little Italian grocery store. You blink and you don't even know there's a
it
restaurant.
felt
It's
like
that
you were in
tiny.
New York,
You have to walk through the
In San
restaurant.
Diego?
Or Yeah, you have to walk through this little
Little Italy.
grocery store, and then it opens up to where like 200-300 people can sit, and it doesn't look that big.
Jesus.
It was massive.
It occurs to me that San Diego really likes their hidden establishment.
They do.
Yeah,
Another
that's a
establishment.
reoccurring thing
Smart.
here, huh?
That's the thing. That
So
goes
we
down
got
there.
there, and so me and our co-companion, we both got pizzas again, night number 2, but these are giant fucking Italian pizzas, like a pound of mozzarella on it.
Oh, 2
Everything from
pounds
scratch,
of mozzarella.
dude.
It was like thick.
Yeah, and these guys got bomb food. But anyways, like I said, so there was probably 4 big slices off a 13-inch pizza left. We threw it back in the car. That night, he pounded them at like midnight, 1 a.m. He got super sick.
He threw up.
True story.
Hey,
And he's already having some acid reflux problems, and he decides to pound 4 slices of pizza.
Well, beer logic.
And he comes up. He's like, man, I didn't sleep good. I threw up last night. We're like, why? He's like, I ate some pizza. We're like, oh, you had a slice? He's like, no, I ate the rest of it. Oh,
And, hey,
anyone would have thrown up
and
at that
4
point.
slices was about the size of probably like a Little C's pizza. Like they were Mondo slices,
But-
and they were thick.
Now, in his defense, this is a big dude, but
Yeah.
but yeah,
And
that
the
was
pizza-
that was an impressive display.
And the pizza was
Well done.
the pizza was bomb.
Well done.
The pizza was real fucking good.
Yeah, no, that food was hella good. I had the raviolis. Clearly, everything was made from scratch. The pasta. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't pull their own mozzarella too. But yeah,
I would
everything was
say-
from scratch. The sauce clearly from scratch.
Dude,
made
it
right
was
there.
phenomenal. If you go there,
And it
you
was
have
not that
to go
expensive. Felipe's parking was a bitch, but other than that it was
I
fine.
want to
And
say
then
it
if
was
you're too busy to swing over to Italy, you can grab whatever ingredients you need right there in the storefront.
Oh, yeah.
Really,
Because
actually.
they had everything all traditional and authentic. It was actually pretty amazing.
That's awesome.
yeah, it was pretty
The
cool.
line was out the door when we left.
That's going to be a place I go to guaranteed every time I go
Fuck
back.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
I'm
good.
on board. Let's do it.
The 2 pizza places is tough to judge because they're different, but they're both phenomenal.
Yeah. I would say I would go with the second one because I like the
Felipe's.
crust better.
I
but-
like them both probably pretty well. However, I found Felipe's was more unique to San Diego. I can't think of a place around town
Hey.
that was really like that. But did I?
No, you couldn't.
You got to
we
stay
couldn't
on the
hear you.
mic.
Oh goddamn! I got to put my mouth on this thing or what?
No, you said okay.
Yeah, no, you're fine. When, you just,
All right, maybe your headphones are.
when you're
fucked up.
2-handing it to the front, you're fine.
It's like a shake weight.
Anyways,
Whoa.
Wait, so was Italian pizza? Is it like New York or Chicago style?
No,
Yeah.
it was unique, dude.
What?
It wasn't like either one of them, to be honest.
It's almost like a DiGiorno self-rising. It was really thick.
Matt's favorite.
damn.
no, it was
just-
not
it
like a
was nothing
DiGiorno.
like a fucking
Okay,
frozen pizza.
We're not
Or-
talking. No, hold on. We're not
It's
talking about
bullshit.
taste. We're talking about the way it looked.
No,
It-
it, did.
it
No,
was-
it did not.
It was about this thick and perfectly circular. So it wasn't thick
Circular.
crust and it wasn't thin crust. It was like
pan
self-rising
pizza.
crust.
It's a
This
pan
amazing
pizza.
pizza looks like homemade.
And it wasn't
pizza.
pan though. It was like
That's
in
awesome.
between.
Was
it was
it-
like DiGiorno.
Was it better than Papa Murphy's?
Of course, dude. This place is
Better than Papa
phenomenal.
Murphy's.
No, I just know how much you love Papa Murphy's. You know,
You guys just don't know how to cook it. But no, this place was
Wait a
fucking
minute, do we get
phenomenal.
paid every time we say their
Yeah,
name?
Papa
or-
Murphy. Papa Murphy. Eat fresh. Eat
Subway,
fresh.
eat fresh.
I don't know how to describe it. I'm just saying that's what it looked like, right? It was nice, thick crust with tons of fucking cheese and toppings.
Yeah, it was good.
It was bomb. It was. so
that
good.
sounds phenomenal. I mean, Jesus. Matt,
So
you
the-
got anything to say over here? What's going on?
So then,
never
are we
been
going to
to
talk about
Cisco
Cisco Live again, or we're going to talk about the next places we went?
I mean, it was good. There was a Battle Royale Pac-Man. We played that
Oh,
every
fuck
morning.
yeah.
That was fun.
Wait, where at?
Cisco Live.
Yeah,
So it was
Cisco Live.
4v4.
Battle
So you had to eat
4v4.
the other Pac-Man. It was 4 players, and it was a big map. And
and
you
you
had to
could
eat
still
each other.
get killed by the ghosts unless they were blue, but
Yeah.
you had to eat the other Pac-Man.
I'm pretty sure we established I was the champion. Big T's in the
Yep.
house. How's it going?
I mean, that was your era.
Is it Big T? Wait, is it Big T or Big T's?
Well, whatever. You know, depends on how the night's going.
Oh, okay.
No, but that was cool.
No,
Closing the deal.
No, it was hella fun, dude. That was
So
good.
What was
There
it,
was
like
a
a
four-
big TV and you had a...
Yeah.
It was
a
huge. It was like
Sega?
a big screen.
It was not. It was a full arcade machine.
Yeah, it was
but it
like-
was for
oh,
four
It was almost
people.
looked like it was the
huge.
size of Dance Dance Revolution, but with 4 joysticks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It was
it's
kind of like
that.
that one joust thing they have at Coin Op, but better.
Okay.
We played that. They also had Space
Bee or
Invaders,
some shit,
Snake,
yeah.
Snake, I think.
They had this funny
Yeah,
thing
lots of
where
classics.
they wanted everybody to make a little Lego guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But
saw
here's
you
the
guys.
here's the
Yeah.
funny thing though,
For
is
like
on the
2
way
days.
to the Lego guy, we were like, okay, let's go kick it in the Cisco
Store.
where they sell the stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And they were selling Cisco little Lego
man.
guys for $25 in a little
Oh
package.
my God.
And we're like, holy crap, someone paid that? We went into the other room, like thousands of pieces for free. You built your own. I was
Oh.
like, seriously?
Yeah, thousands. There was at
If
least
some idiot
10
bought that
bins.
little package and then went into the other room, they'd be super pissed.
But
I'd
you
be
get
like,
the
"Give 'em
Cisco
a minute."
logo. I mean, that's a $25 trademark they put on.
whatever.
I don't think, did they have a Cisco logo on it?
They almost were like office characters. They had nice little shirts and designs on them, but it was lame.
It was not
Were
worth
they
it.
all yellow?
Yeah, they were yellow.
I don't remember.
I'm just gonna call you out. You all, whoever did their little Twitter on their little Cisco for like 2 days, you tweet a picture and then they just fell off.
Well,
Never
they
to
had
be
a
seen
they had
again.
a full social media team that was monitoring the tweets.
And then you just stopped posting though.
Because
That's
I didn't
because
win- I
they
didn't-
picked a winner.
Yeah, I didn't win the Switch.
Oh, okay. That's all you were doing it for.
My little guy is at work though, so
See,
I could take pictures of him.
I was like riding along for the adventure.
Your
and
little
then
guys
left
at
me
work?
hanging.
Nice.
we made
Moment had
hey,
passed.
we made little guys for guys that didn't go.
That's
The
true.
boss,
Our
That's true.
friends.
Hell yeah.
I didn't get one.
The
Oh,
friends.
damn it. I do have a hat for you, actually.
Oh, you actually took that hat?
You brought back like 6 of them.
Yeah.
The
Those are
birthday
cool
cake
party
hats?
hats.
Shout
yeah.
out to our partner that went, that packed,
Dude, he was 49 pounds getting
going 49 pounds.
Jesus.
Biggest suitcase I've ever seen. We only went for a week. I'm like, dude, how many pairs of shorts and flip flops do you have to pack to go to San Diego?
That's
It
true.
was crazy.
3. That's it. Just one flip flop.
Seriously, what was in the suitcase?
We don't know, but it was 49 pounds.
We were given a lot of shit about
he
that.
was really determined to bring back that swag.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
it's probably.
I actually gave him a
empty.
bag coming back. I was like, "Here's an extra bag."
Swag.
He had 2 extra bags. He had the
And
backpack
two
they gave him.
carry-ons.
Yeah, the backpack they gave him and a duffel bag I had with him.
Jesus.
Plus maxed out. I think his going back. I think he was 60 pounds, but they messed up when they
The
weighed
weight.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, he was over.
Oh God, can you imagine if he had to claim that?
Dude, he
extra
was already
weight?
hurting hard. These guys couldn't even walk.
Oh, that
and
would've
so he
fun.
was
Oh,
limping.
let's go
and
to the concert night.
Okay, sorry. So we'll come back. So I can't remember the exact situation, but definitely Felipe's was a night, and then the following night, maybe there's a night in between.
It was
we
all just a big blur. He doesn't remember.
a little bit. I can't remember the exact nights, but
It was like The Hangover.
Beer pug.
but we lived it up. Cisco ended early that night because it's a celebration day. So we ended it, went to the bar, got a couple drinks, got a little
Pre-game,
shit face pregame, and then next thing you know, Weezer and Foo Fighters.
Line out the door. We went in through the back or some shit.
Actually, we did.
Yeah.
People were lining up at 5 o'clock, and they didn't even open
we
the
went
stadium
and
until
got hammered.
7:30.
Fucking Long Island iced teas all day long.
Dude,
Oh,
I got,
my God.
I
Fucking
got
shut it in.
Long
We were
Island's-
hammered before we even got
Oh,
there. Then it's
then-
like, oh, let's start drinking now.
That
Dude.
top shelf cocktail.
Hey, there's nothing wrong. And then the tabs on, you know,
everything wrong.
then the tabs on a buddy. We'll call
Oh
him.
yeah.
So then
Oh,
we
you
got
gotta
another.
tell the story,
so then
man.
we got another one of our buddies
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
from VMware. So I give him my badge to get into the party for free because we're already in drinking. I'm like, if anyone asks, you're. So he shows up. I'm like, go to the bars. Gives him his badge. Gets a drink. Next thing he goes, everyone notices who he is, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, that's fucking Dave.
That's Dave,
Don't
man.
worry about him. I was like, you don't need to know his name.
Dave's
That's
not here,
fucking
man.
Dave.
So he was drinking on Cisco's
robot.
dime.
yeah.
He was drinking on Cisco's dime all night.
It was
awesome.
Cisco tab, and I'm like, that's fucking David. You don't ask him again. And the next thing you know, dude, everyone was
Yeah.
chit chat.
They tried to fuck with him. We're like, he's with us, man.
Yeah, and everyone likes him, right? So
Yeah.
no one's complaining.
No,
Next
he
thing you
was
know, dude,
badass.
we getting hammered pregame.
You know, just crazy as it is, though, but there's a scene of Mr. Robot where he's pretending to be a famous hacker, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm Dave," referencing Dave Kennedy. You literally use that
That's
same
true.
line.
It worked.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, he was in. We got him a badge in the concert. Boom, we're fucking in. dude.
Wow.
And the whole arena's open. We were hoping there was better beer. There wasn't, but we did the best we could, and we just got as
To
much
mention the
wine.
poor guy had to fly in from Denver and drive straight from the airport to get to that concert too.
Who?
Yeah,
The-
our buddy.
Oh, yeah?
There's more funniness to the story, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Okay.
today.
No,
dog,
no,
we want to
no.
hurt feelings. This podcast is all about hurting
No, but
feelings.
just
We
another.
were just
No,
talking
we
about
can
his
bring it
lack
up.
of sex life. We can hurt
no,
feelings.
no.
No, hold on. So where are we at? Because we'll just round it out. It was
You
a
just
good-
had 7 strong islands.
That's true, and we got as much beer as we could,
Strong.
and we went down to the bullpen.
So wait, hold on.
Oh, you missed the whole part about us. Okay, like
the
okay.
shitty pizza.
No.
We had pizza again.
3 times?
Dude, it was terrible. Well, I'm trying to listen to my vegetarian
fucking
friend. We
go
get
on.
vegetarian pizza, and it was terrible. No, what? Dude, remember how cold it was? It was terrible.
I don't remember any of that. Oh, you're talking about at the concert. Oh yeah, the pizza.
No,
was
hold on.
fucking
So what do you
terrible.
want to bring up?
No,
Before
wait,
you
wait,
forget.
wait,
No,
wait.
bring it up.
I
want
don't
you to
want to
bring
hurt
it
any
up.
feelings.
No,
I was just talking about how a certain VMware person got a badge that another person might have been upset about. and-
Oh no,
we don't
that's
need that
fine.
drama.
That's- I know
We
what
don't
you're
need
talking
that
about.
drama.
We
Let
can
it go,
talk about
but
that
it
off air
it
because other people
amuses
will
me.
find that funny.
Yeah.
So
it
wait,
amuses me.
I want to go how you were drinking Long Island's outside the concert?
Yeah.
Well, Cisco threw on a shindig
We started
for
with a couple of
only
beer, too.
certain people.
So
And you guys went to
here,
that.
let me tell you. See,
Yeah.
this
And that
part
was
of
on
it.
them.
From 5 to 7:30.
Before the concert. And then when
Yeah.
you get in the concert, they only have beer.
Beer and wine.
That's it.
Yeah, but it's unlimited food, drink. Every concession's open.
Okay.
But they had a limited
That's
selection
it.
of beer
It's
and
unlimited.
Well, I mean, yeah,
God.
true.
Unlimited
My
Bud
fault.
Light.
My fault.
You could have got more beer than you would have got water out of a water fountain.
That's true, actually.
Jesus.
But and then what was cool because we went down to the field because we want to live it up while we're there at the concert, and they put a beer garden on the home plate.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to walk out of the baseball field to get beer.
They're lucky San Diego doesn't have a single good team. Every one of their teams sucks.
That's true.
They're not.
Well, they only have one team now.
But I mean,
damn it.
I mean, we can go into some details, but Weezer was all right. Like, it was a little pre-show. We were kind of wasted, and we started getting a real vibe going at the end of Weezer into Foo Fighters. Next thing you know, we're trying to make our way up to the front of the stage.
Like a 7 Long Island iced tea buzz. You know
Yeah.
Just that light buzz.
Dude, we're making up to the front. We get split off, then our other buddy, we get split off. I make it all the way to the front. The guard, one of the bouncers, kicks me out. He kicks me all the way back outside the crowd.
Why?
Because nobody could see
you're
over
flying
him.
through the story past all the details, man. You
Well,
gotta,
that's
you
true.
gotta get into it, man.
Well, you can tell it if you want.
No,
you're
go
done.
to it.
I want to hear Troy.
No, I don't know.
You talk about it.
No, it's just, we were sitting there, the Weezer's playing, and it was cool. It was real mellow. We had a good laugh about fucking playing Africa and all that
Oh,
shit.
God, that was shitty.
Yeah. And, we're having fun, and we're getting hammered. We're drinking the beer. Fucking people are spilling wine all over us and shit, and it's all good.
God.
But the Foo Fighters comes out, and they decided that they were going to rock it that
Rage.
night. So we thought, well, we're at a fucking concert. It's free.
Foo
We got
Fighters.
hundreds. Yeah, Foo Fighters. Full disclosure, I'm not a big Foo Fighters fan,
But
if
they
you're
did
gonna
rock it
fucking
hard.
rock it, I'm
The
into
artists
it,
did
right?
their gig.
So we're there with hundreds of people, right? And people just
Hundreds.
pile.
No, dude.
Well,
I saw
80.
there were thousands of people.
There were a couple thousand.
There
but
were
we're-
thousands.
Around us, there was whatever. But so we're there,
There's
and they
barely
all go up
anybody.
to the stage, and they decided that the proper thing to do would be to thoroughly insult the band by remaining very motionless. They just stood there, right?
That's what
Like
everybody's
sardines.
doing up front.
Everybody
Yeah,
sardined up
sardines.
there and wouldn't move. Like they're like,
Oh, it's terrible.
we shall not dance. We are not here to have fun.
And we don't know the
Is
words.
the music playing like loud?
The music
in
is
their
playing.
face?
The band is pouring
They're sweating
sweat.
their ass
They're
off.
pounding. They're fucking
And everybody
rocking.
just
It's
stands
almost
there?
a punk show.
How awkward is that?
These are
And so,
network
yeah,
nerds,
exactly. That's what we
though.
thought. So
awkward is this?
we went into, the old school fun mode, and
Punk
we
mode?
just kind of
Let's
somebody.
dance.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good
Wait,
song.
let me
but-
pause you right there. You went
Yeah.
into 7 Long Island mode.
yeah. We went into 7 Long Island, 2 beers, and
Wine.
unlimited wines.
Dude, we're Two-Fist, and they
Mode
were looking at our guys because we had Two-Fist. We're like 2 beers, and they're like, we can't give you 2. So we pound one at the beer garden.
Yeah.
They'd give us another beer, and we'd walk back with 2 beers.
I kept telling them that, hey, we're with this so-and-so Cisco rep. Just give it to us. And they're like, oh, okay. Then I'll check it. We're not going to get you in trouble. He's like, oh, it's all good. We had the Cisco dudes fucking
Oh, dude, they
hammered,
were
dude.
fucking
Are they
lit
even our
hard.
Cisco guys? Are they
Yeah.
some-
Kind
they
of.
were.
Okay.
They're the boss
They were
of
like
our
the
Cisco
boss's
guys.
boss of the people.
Okay.
Dude, and like Todd said,
So, okay. Well,
no, you keep going because he's getting ready to talk about us hip hopping.
So
jumping
yeah,
around.
so we're like, fuck this. Let's go to the fucking front, and let's get this fucking party liven up, right? And you gotta understand, I'm an old guy. I like going to the fucking punk shows. I'm into it, and there's a certain etiquette at a rock show that is established and everybody knows.
Yeah.
And so we're like, all right, fuck it. So I just, go right into the mode, fucking weave right into the crowd and pushing people. I don't care. how
We're
big or
probably a
small.
train
I'm not
of-
pushing to be a dick, but I'm like, if you're just gonna stand here, excuse me, I'm coming
And I
through
would say
then.
there's at least a train of 6 to 8 of us.
yeah,
Moving to the front.
yeah, we're moving
Which
to
is
the
very
front,
common
which
in a
is
concert.
total
You were running
fucking
trains?
normal
What's
rock.
going on?
It's the fucked up express.
Well, it was. We just fucking
Log
created
ride.
a line. No. We created a line.
Yeah, we
And
created a line.
We were just fucking hopping our way up.
So that already got people all irritated because, oh, look, there's a fucking train of people coming through. They're trying to have a good time. We're clearly trying to establish a boring time. What are you guys trying to do here? So we're coming through. Now, people start talking shit, right? So I started getting a little attitude because I had, 7 iced teas. and-
Long Island.
yeah, whatever the fuck they are.
Little buzz.
Yeah, a little
Sweet
buzz. So I'm
teas.
like, it's okay to have fun. Fuck off. Let's do something. And, you're trying to bump people, get and have a little good time, So they're all fucking getting butthurt about it. And so we're like, fuck it. So we weren't trying to be dicks. I'm probably making it sound worse than it is. So then we just started fucking around with
We
ourselves.
were the only ones jumping.
Yeah, we started jumping, just doing pogoing, right?
Just
Now-
jumping.
Yeah, at
Okay.
first.
Okay.
At
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. No, yeah.
There was
No,
a
but-
little side to side.
You got to show some love to the
Oh,
band because
They're sweating their ass off.
Yeah.
They're playing for you. The,
I'm
the
surprised
crowd.
they didn't pull you guys on stage.
Dude, that would have been badass, actually.
Did they point at you at any moment and say, that's what you guys need to be?
No, because I was only able to stay up front for very short. Because when I got to the gate, I started getting pushed into the gate, and that's what happened. And that's why the bodyguards all came out, 3 of them, and pushed me all the way back outside of the group. So I got kicked back to our original spot before we started making our way up to the front.
Did you hit him with the middle finger?
No, because I'm like, settle down, motherfucker, settle down. And I'm backing up, settle down.
So then, so me, our boy Ben.
Well, wasted, so I'm like, settle fuck down, I'm backing up.
Yeah, so we got me and my boy, got the Cisco dude with us, and we got a couple of other people that are like, oh, maybe I'll be cool. I mean, it is a concert, so we got like 4 or 5 of us there, right? And we're like, said, fuck it, you know. First, to start poking because like, all right, this is kind of lame, but we'll do it. We're having a good time. Yeah. That's almost certainly what fucked up my knee, by the way. We'll get to that. But you know, we're like, all right, we can have a good time, but we won't fuck with anybody. But people still get an attitude, so we're like, well, fuck them then. So then we just, you know, it's just crazy, you know, just old men having a good
little
time. Fuck it, right? So we just created a little pit. It wasn't very big at all. The circle was smaller than this table, just amongst ourselves.
So nonchalantly, we created a little bit.
There was 4 of us in it.
Just fucking around. But you know, punk style, not metal style. We're doing it with love. You know, we bump you all. It's all good, bro. It's all good. And let's just jump into this.
You're
right?
not swinging or
no.
It was
we're
mostly
just having a good time.
Like you said, it's mostly just like rubbing into each other.
Maybe I'm gonna test the waters and you know, kind of shoulder check you a little bit. Just what's going on, man? Are you cool? Like, oh, you're not cool. You're a punk. Okay. All right. Oh, you're kind of cool. Come join us. Right?
Yeah.
And so then people just started. They couldn't handle it, man. They were like freaking the fuck out. Like we've never been to a concert before.
And the
We're a
weeds
bunch of
flowing.
nerds.
We figured everything would be good because the weeds in the air. Like,
And
it's
this is
fucking
around the
flowing
time.
hard.
Seriously?
Yeah.
This is around the time
It's legal.
that drunken Big
Even on the
T's
field, though?
thinks
Yeah.
I'll write to Behr, and I then blow up the entire group list about what a bunch of fucking podcasts they are.
That's true. Did you not remember the text messages at like midnight?
Yeah.
So then I start blowing
were
up
that
the
way
list
about 10
about like,
o'clock.
oh,
True.
these motherfuckers won't do shit. They're just standing around.
I'm
blah,
so
blah.
sorry, boss. I'm making a fool.
I had to mute
I
the
was, that was a
messages.
joke, but yeah, I was talking shit because like we're embarrassing Cisco. We're gonna fucking rock this place. We don't care if everybody's being boring. Da, da, da.
That's true.
But
And I did get I got a compliment or a kudos because he says, I have partied with her and we have thrown down at Defcon many a time.
oh yeah.
And so I know what this is like. I didn't know it until it was a thing.
You should have been there with
Dude,
us,
it was
yeah.
just like MC Chris all over again.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was hella fun. So then we decided, since everybody was getting all about her, we weren't trying to be dicks.
So wait,
We
what are
honestly
people
weren't.
doing around here? They actually
They're just getting an
they're just
attitude.
standing there. Are they
saying
There's
stuff
a
to you,
few
or-
people that are get it and they jump in with us.
I had a
Like
couple
maybe
people
2 or
actually
3.
push me, like dudes I thought they were big. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
you might have muscle, but I'll just fucking sit on you.
Yeah, I'll tap.
Yeah, so I had to say it a few times too. It's like I might be fucked up. I don't want to, but I'll fight if we have to. You know,
Yeah.
but fuck off, right? I wasn't trying to, but I'm just like telling these people like fuck off.
So a good time all around.
Good time all around. But we weren't trying to.
You see these? You see this knuckle? This is a 0. This is a 1. This is going in your fucking face.
So
Is our friend
it's totally there, dude.
walking out too?
No, bring the old school
See,
punk mode
If
himself.
I had
you know?
all 3 of you, I might have got a little brave. I might have picked a fight with
Big
you.
dude.
Wait,
Yeah.
was like, you know, he's an old punk too, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
he knew exactly
And
what was up,
about
right?
and if Justin, oh yeah, we're
Was
doing
was
it.
it limping at this point?
No, we haven't got
we
there
haven't
yet.
That's
Okay,
good,
good.
right?
Okay.
So I think this is probably around the time that fucked up his
No, not
his
even
foot.
close yet.
No,
But
okay.
pretty cl- well, pretty
because what
close.
I'm thinking is people start getting an attitude. We didn't want to be a dick, so we
Timeline's
talked a little
messy.
shit, and then
No.
we went ahead and fell back because I think around then you'd already been kicked out
Yeah.
by the fucking guys. So we did try to be cool, and we kicked the.
We
back
went
in the
back to our
end,
original
but-
spot, and our original spot was banging. Like we were on the far left side of the stage, so we weren't in bad spot. We just weren't in the middle front, right?
So when you sent the picture, where you were,
we were on the left side of the stage.
is that where you were raging
Yeah.
out?
We
we
did
originally
party
went to
real
the
hard.
stage. We went to where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, we went to
wasn't
the
the
front.
pit, though.
But then they all freaked out. Like, this is the front of the stage. We're not supposed to have fun here.
Yeah. Plus we were bouncing around so hard, like you can't take a picture. Right?
So, but wait, you were allowed to bounce around on the left side?
But there
because
was
it's-
very few people.
You weren't in the
Yeah.
middle of all the people.
Yeah.
That was a courteous move on our part because
Yeah,
we're like, you know what, you guys are fucking lame. This is ridiculous. This is an insult to the band.
Plus
But if
we
you
had-
guys are gonna get that upset.
Plus, we had to protect
Have
the
a good time.
Cisco
We'll go
guys
over
because he
here.
was smashed as fuck.
Yeah,
So
that's
we had
true,
to protect
actually.
him, get him out of there.
Our boy was fucking hammered, dude. Our
Dude,
boy was falling
hang,
out.
huh?
And-
Falling out.
know
He
the-
goes hard
The worst part was
all the time.
going hard with the Cisco guy. They were egging each other on, just getting
Oh,
higher and
boy.
higher.
And that could be dangerous.
So anyway, this
to
is
the-
this is the part where we fell back and we're jamming hard. I forget what Foo Fighters song it was, but it just was like it might have been when the stage lifted. They did a part where the drummer got lifted like 30, 40 feet in the air.
Oh, scorpion style.
Yeah, and so we're jumping up and down again. We're poking, and next thing you know, I look and I catch as he's falling down, and he's just fucking landed on his ankle sideways. And I catch him like right as he's falling, and he's got 2 things of wine in his hand. He all over me, dude, all over himself. Dude, the wine goes flying because he's pounding the wine. And next thing you know, I'm like, dude, you okay? And he goes to take a step, and he just falls again, and I got to catch him again. And next thing you know, he just stands there the whole time and like holding on to me and another Cisco rep because he can't move. He's one-legged bandit, dude. He's done. It hurts instantly that bad, even as wasted as he is.
He's
Okay.
just walking?
This is
He
how
couldn't walk.
This is how wasted the next
fucked
day.
up his ankle. He fractured it, dude.
I saw them the next morning.
Going hard.
Okay, no, go ahead. Sorry, I'll talk about the pickup.
Oh,
go
we're
ahead.
talking about the pickup. So like the party's still banging hard. Right? I gotta leave you. Me and Tom kind of working our way somewhat back up to the front of the stage. We're still off to the
No left man
offset.
left behind. With
Well, no, there was,
sorry, dude.
There were so few people that literally he was maybe 10 feet behind us, and
Okay.
it was. We're just like, hey, we're gonna wait.
The minute it became inconvenient, he's like, nah, it's just not going to work.
No, it was cool. But then all of a sudden, it's time. The concert ends, right? It ends with a banger.
You skipped the best part.
What part do you want to talk
I
about?
wanted to talk about how we fell back, and then the fucking party actually starts.
Okay,
in
bring
the
it back up. Okay.
He just like, oh, well, the fun part, we'll just skip right past.
Okay, bring it back up.
I don't know, a certain person in the group whose name might rhyme with a terrifying Behr, who maybe we shouldn't talk about. Just somebody said, but a certain person would then bring all of the ladies within the circumference over to our area because we were the only ones in that whole fucking concert that were actually having any fun. And so by halfway through the concert, we had there's probably about 8 or 9 women in the whole place.
The
Of the
only
1,000.
8 or
And we
9
had about
women?
7 or 8 of them in our circle.
The ratio was Defcon ratio.
Yeah,
It was
I saw
Defcon ratio,
pictures, man.
and this fool just kept finding them, and he just kept bringing them. He'd find one over there, and they were not hard to look at either. They were very pleasant.
At the end, he was bringing up homeless chicks. I don't even know where he found them.
He gave his badge to him.
But
Dave.
but our homies got our boys got a little game, and he kept bringing these over, man. He kept bringing more and more.
He hit him with the "Have you met Todd?"
And these weren't just women like, oh, hey, how's it going? These were women that like were hanging on us. They were dancing with us. They were jumping. They were like hugging us and like so happy that we were having fun with them. And
They just
everybody
wanna
else
have
is being
fun.
fucking chumps.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's all it was.
And that actually happens a lot at shows when you just stand around and then you got 1 or 2 guys that are the assholes to the dudes because they're having fun. The women fucking congregate. They run over there because they want to have a good time.
Nobody,
you know?
yeah. There's no
But
even like.
Anyway, so the same formula happened there, and our homie here was just. He was showing us how it's done. I took
Mopping it
notes.
up, huh?
We were learning how to do
mopping
this.
it
You know,
up.
hoping
He was a
that-
pea wrangler.
Hoping that next time we can
Hey,
do it ourselves.
I
you
will
know?
say though, I had to make sure my boys were getting home safe. So the whole time we're having a good time, I'm looking out for my 2 boys, and I'm like, "Where you at?" I'm catching him. He's running into people, and like people want to fight him. I'm pulling him away. I'm like bear hugging. I'm like, "Get back over
He was
here!"
like the LVN in a convalescent hospital.
Dude, there's people trying to give the stink eye because we're bouncing
Yeah,
around,
fuck
but I'm
off.
still trying to be aware, right? Even though I'm fucking 7 Long Islands in, and I'm just grabbing them. I'm like, dude, get back over here! Like we can't be starting shit. We've already tried to start shit a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
we gotta settle back
Cisco
down.
Live. What are they gonna do?
I know exactly.
I
like,
mean, that's true.
Seriously.
the thing that's
You're
stupid
not
about
a
it is we're
little
all
dude.
really, really
Right.
nice
Sure, the
dudes.
bouncer.
and
I don't know though. How
these
many
people are just,
Cisco
like,
people do
being
we
weird.
know that fucking do triathlons and marathon running? I mean, it's
I
pretty
get
much all
that,
of them.
But it's not like
I only take
a
one
bar
punch.
brawl, right?
One punch and they're down.
Come on, you were a bouncer. Like if I'm in Cisco Live with you, I'm pretty sure whoever comes after me,
we could probably handle it, but
out.
Yeah, we could. It's just like we're having a really good time, and there's no need to ruin it.
you're
right?
not
So it's just
ruining
like,
my fun.
No, but that was good. So I guess we can go back to the end of the night. So we're trying to walk out of this place.
Oh, then they
The
started
concert's
taking
over.
pictures of us.
Oh, that's true.
Who?
Cisco.
Because we were the fucking life of the
no,
party.
no,
man.
I don't know where the pictures
I wasn't
went.
in love with my picture being taken.
Dude,
but
We don't even know
They
where
did.
it's
I'm
social
not
media
making it up.
dorks were walking all around with camera.
Dude, we don't even know where it
You
went.
can take my picture if you let me have fun up front, but you
Yeah.
don't want me to have
Yeah.
fun.
Oh,
up back.
Cisco didn't prevent it. It was the
It was the
audience.
other people.
Oh.
It was the attendees.
I mean, we could have been dicks about it and insisted. It was our choice to fall back because we're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
these people
Human
just
being. I
refuse
would've
to have
been-
fun,
Nope.
and they're
And like I
getting
said, the
all butthurt,
marijuana's
so
in the
we
air.
said,
We
"Fuck
thought it was
we'll
going to be
do
a good
that."
crowd. It was going to be flowing,
No,
but
they
Well, that's because
had. This was their very
first
first rock concert they've ever been to. It was
Probably.
great. They'd
They're
never been to one in
stoned.
their
They're just
lives.
It's terrible.
I've only been to one rock concert my entire life.
Yeah, it was
Slayer?
Cisco Live.
Slayer and Biohazard.
I never
No
been to
big
one.
deal.
What?
you need to go. But dude, yeah. So we go to leave.
Yeah, don't try this at a Slayer concert, by the way.
No,
That'd be a
those
terrible
pits are rough. I saw a dude get his leg broken. They pulled
We
him out.
had a leg broken.
He didn't break it himself.
They have pit medics.
Yeah, it's
they
true.
dragged him out of the pit. They put him in an air splint, and he wheeled his ass back into the pit on a wheelchair.
Oh, that's badass.
Then got tipped over.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah,
Did you make it home?
Well, yeah, but hold on. So the concert ends, and we're in the field, so it takes forever to get us out. Can't walk. Literally, he's holding on to me like as a crutch to get out of here. Everyone's wasted. He's hobbling so hard. We couldn't even barely make it up to the corner to get Uber to pick us up.
It was like the end of Platoon.
We could not. And he wanted to go get dinner. He was so shit-faced. He was hungry. And he's like, dude, let's go walk to go.
Because he had such a great time the last night.
Yeah,
the
and
night
we're like,
before when he had that.
we're like,
extra
dude,
slice
we
of
need to
pizza.
get you back. Well, he decides he's so fucked up. He just decides to get in the back of the Suburban, and he's got about 6 Cisco hats, and he can't get back there with his broken ass leg, and he's hobbling, dude. He was hurt hard, and then the whole next day.
Okay, so let me do the pickup.
Yeah.
So I come back into town, and we had the QX80 rent a car.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Baller,
all blacked out. I mean, we got this
Bose,
thing.
everything upgraded.
The first thing we pulled off the lot, we were just ganging gangster rap through all of San Diego.
To Costco. Not where the shooting happened, but close.
So I come back
Which we
into
had
town.
nothing to do with, for the record.
I'm on the phone, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to pick you guys up. We're going to go get lunch.
This is in the morning or the next day?
This
This
is
is the
about
next
noon.
day in the
Okay,
morning.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
In the
they're
morning.
already at the convention. And so I go, okay, I'm going to come pick you up. They fucking blocked me and put me in the lift line. They wouldn't let me drive to pick them up. So I was like, you guys have to come down. And it's like, well, we can't. I'm like, no, dude, I'm at A. You just need to walk down. But okay, fine. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting like 20 minutes. I'm
Oh
like, where
my
the fuck
God.
are these
We had to
dudes?
argue for about 10 minutes of which direction A was.
Yeah,
even
that's
though I
true.
could fucking see the sign.
They're
She wasn't
motherfucking
listening.
alphabetical. You're at G. Go to A. So we're watching them. I'm waiting for them. And finally I see him, and I just see like limping.
Head bobbing, limping so hard.
You know, it's about a mile in front of them and like holding each other. Like they just got
my
off
knee
the
had totally
war,
given
dude.
out by then.
It
It
was
was done.
not good.
The best thing was you didn't. I mean, we'll go back to the best thing is you didn't see when we went to breakfast at Cisco and we're walking through the hallways of these like 28,000 people and everyone's like, "What's going on?" We're like, "Show night, baby."
Yeah, I remember the part where they're like, "You need to go this way," and then they looked at.
Oh yeah, they
like,
will
"Oh,
quoted
never
them
mind.
to
You're
like
good."
the handicap section.
Yeah, go ahead, disable this way, please.
Because what they would do is they would try to limit the flow of people, right? So like when the A wing would get full of people, the line would form. They'd send everyone to B wing. A wing didn't have that many people, but they sent us to B wing because it was easier to get the food for these guys to walk.
It was bad. They were looking bad. But the funniest thing that happened later is like was like looking at his phone. He's like, "Who the fuck took all these pictures on my phone?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "You did."
and he sent them all to his wife at like
Yeah,
midnight.
his wife says, "Send me a picture." He sends her like 20 or 30 pictures.
Actually, the best thing happened later. So we go and get pizza again.
Oh my God.
What did we? I don't even remember that part.
Hey, before we
is
get on the
concert
flight.
night?
No, this is the night
okay,
after the
okay,
concert.
that
We're
makes
leaving.
sense.
We're
Okay,
coming
that
home.
makes sense. Okay.
So we're eating pizza, and it's like this little place that's got roll-up bay
Wait,
windows.
Where was that?
Surfboard something. We were in Ocean Beach.
With the family, dude.
Hold on.
Let him tell it. Let him tell it. Let him tell
Okay.
it. You'll
So
remember.
we're sitting there, we're eating. It's got these bay windows, so it's like all open concept. We're like almost the only ones there. We're eating lunch, and next thing you know, there's this
gotta
there's
pay
this
attention
crank
to this
core
one.
that walks out of this apartment. Just fucking
Nice.
real crankster. She walks out. Guy walks out. 1 kid. 2 kids, 3 kids, a little baby and a 4th kid. So we're up to 5, right? Because there's a baby and little kid, and then like 6 kids. At least 7 kids walked out of this apartment complex.
And then another adult.
And
Yeah,
this
and
is
then
like
there's
a
like-
one bedroom,
there's like
maybe
2
2 tops apartment. I mean, this is a
We believe one
little
was the
shithole.
we
of a
believe one
place.
was the eldest daughter, but it could have been 2 moms. And they were getting into this like Tahoe, and it took them about 40 minutes to rearrange how they could fit all the kids
To
into
load
this.
this motherfucker up.
Jeez.
And shout out to the pizza joint for setting up their seating to where you
That's
face
true.
this shithole of an apartment, and
and-
you can just observe and enjoy the
entertainment.
display that happens.
And you know how it is with
before
7.
you.
You know how it is with 7 kids, and your parents
No,
aren't
I
that
don't.
well off. Okay, well,
you
watching. So you're seeing this. Well, 2 of the kids start fighting 2 of the boys, and next thing you know, one's hiding behind the palm tree because he doesn't want to go with his parents. He knows it's a fucked up situation. He's trying to hide. A little baby's running off. The car is started, and Justin looks over, and there's a baby that's in the steering wheel trying to drive the car while it's already
Yeah.
started.
Talk about unloading it so they can fit the motherfuckers
That's
in there.
true.
The sad part was that truck was pointed right at us.
Yeah, so I'm watching. I'm watching for our lives. Well, it's like I'm watching, and we're just watching. Well, then next thing you know, it looks up and there's a baby gate to keep the people from the hotel to go down to this first story. Well, the baby gate can't reach all the way across, and you just walk around it. So we watch a person that lives next door literally walk around the baby gate because it doesn't close the section. Where it's like,
It's
what's
just
the
a
baby
power
gate
play,
protect
man.
you?
The gate is completely useless. It's just a confidence buster. You
Yeah,
know?
100%.
Are you gonna go around or not? You know.
It's a facade.
That's just to keep CPS off their ass.
Yeah,
And it took them
exactly.
about 20 minutes to unload the truck to fit
Minimum.
all these kids. And then amongst the 6 or 7 kids they had like 1, maybe 2 at most car seats, not strapped in.
That's true.
The kids had to share.
So it's like 9 people and put them in a 6-passenger vehicle.
Dude, so that's one night. Another night we were in Ocean Beach at this place called Hodad's, and there's a lady in a chicken head on a skateboard going down. There's people hanging out of sunroofs, dude, just partying. There's crackheads, dude. They're just playing guitars with like
Nodding out on the
sitars
fucking
and shit.
sidewalk and
There's a
shit.
guy next to he's just wailing on the guitar next to where we're eating dinner. Just people gangbanging coming down, dude.
That was a good burger, though.
It was.
It was.
But it was
phenomenal
funny because
burger,
all the
actually.
people are hanging out of their
I
sunroofs
had the
and shit.
veggie one.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
The seating is terrible,
And the
though.
fries were amazing.
Seating was terrible.
Seating was terrible. But
Seating
dude,
was terrible.
yeah, and then just, oh, dude, it was funny. They're like, Jimmy just got out last night. We're going to get him. And they're just fucking pure sweat, just fucking meth heads.
But one last food place, if you go to San Diego, you have to go to. I think I'm outnumbered here because I'm the only one. Me and were the only one who liked it.
Well, he likes it.
What?
Taco El Gordo.
Oh, hell yeah.
We went to the Chula Vista one, like 10 miles from the border.
It's phenomenal.
Holy shit, that was good.
Yeah.
Best taco I probably ever had in my life.
Vegas.
It was good.
So good, dude.
Vegas.
It's all right.
So good.
Vegas.
It's good.
Speaking of Vegas.
Yeah, that's pretty
They
much the whole
got.
trip.
They have it in Vegas.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that was pretty much the whole trip. So it was a blast. And the sessions were awesome, though.
The sessions actually were good. You know, especially once I got into the good.
And then they had these
places.
fucking falcons that threw away the pigeons so that we could eat in peace.
So
cool.
my coworker's been to Cisco Live forever back. This is the first time she's missed, and she says they do that every year there. That's just a standing
That's what
thing.
they said.
know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a great job, and that falcon's loving life.
Hell
He's
yeah.
like,
There was
I'm
hawks and falcons.
just going around kicking birds' ass for a living.
They actually didn't let the Falcons go because they would have killed the seagulls.
What's wrong with that?
They don't
There's
want that
people
to
eating,
happen.
you know.
And they don't want the
Stupid
Falcons
thing,
to get
man.
hurt because they could get hurt by a big
What do they
seagull.
do with them?
They hold them up, and
And
then the
they
seagulls
scare the
see them,
shit
and they
out
don't
of
come
them.
back.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the hawks, they said they let the hawks go, and they'd come up, fly and fly back, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Because hawks don't eat birds.
They just
Falcons
scare
do.
them away?
Yeah,
And then we saw a destroyer, you know, typical San Diego
Oh, yeah,
stuff. We
that's
saw a
cool.
couple,
flyovers.
yeah.
It
Hell
was
yeah.
cool.
Well, that's about it.
All in all, phenomenal trip.
For sure.
Bummed I missed.
Jealous.
But we'll make it up.
Oh, yeah.
Just around the
You
Riverbend,
guys-
boys.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of
August,
Vegas,
baby.
what's going on?
Defcon
27.
Is it 27?
27.
27.
Queercon 16.
Queercon 16. Locked.
Queercon 16.
I was actually thinking our boy over there to the far right.
Oh, I mean, he's been kind of silent. I haven't heard a peep out of him.
You know, his vocal cords got damaged last night. He was
What?
taking a pounding.
Tell us more.
Just making shit up.
I did invite him. I extended an invitation, told him I always get a.
Yeah, are you going to come or what, dude?
It's not too late.
Well,
just
I
booked
know you're
mine.
not going to come, but are you going to go to Vegas with us?
Don't you have to buy the tickets like way in
No.
advance?
No, you
There's
buy
no
the tickets.
tickets. You
day
buy
of.
cash there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like first come first serve thing.
No, there's
You're
no
gonna
limit
get
to
in.
people who
There's
can
not a
go.
problem that way.
They
gotta-
just, there's no registration process. There's no record. You go there unless you tell people.
Have you never
that
heard?
makes sense.
Have you never heard these guys talk about LineCon?
No.
Remember when you
Yeah.
almost got killed that one year with that giant crystal that came down?
That's a true story.
Off a chandelier
Yes.
at the concert thing, right?
Yes.
With the midgets?
Well, it was because people were throwing
They were
balls
throwing
and
beach
shit
balls
around.
at
Oh,
it. And it
yeah,
hit
yeah,
the
yeah,
chandelier
yeah.
and knocked
Fucking
a
crystals
big
off the
crystal
chandelier.
Were these
off. It was
normies
like
or
a-
real midgets?
They were
Here we go again.
normies.
Okay.
Normies.
I just wanna make sure.
What in the hell?
Short normies.
How would you not want to go to this? You hear this? There's midgets. There's
almost
chandelier
died.
shards.
It definitely
Falling.
makes Cisco Live be an amateur hour.
There's
dude.
the Asian
Defcon is where
invasion.
it's at.
That's true. We had the Asian invasion one year.
Yeah. So we actually,
Sounds safe.
this year, I'm changing it up. I'm not staying at the Con Hotel.
Okay.
Breaking.
Where are you staying?
Our boy Cougar Bait's going to be at the Paris.
Staying in Paris.
Yeah, so he'll be in the thick of it.
So room con over there.
Yep.
T Love, or what are you,
Yeah.
what are you going by?
The big T.
T-Love.
Hippie lover.
The
Yeah.
big T.
We
Hey, you.
actually, with pretty much the whole crew now is going to be at Queercon at the
Yeah.
Alexis Park.
Oh, shit.
Dude, the rooms were $100 a
Oh
night.
yeah, the rooms can't beat.
Price to move. They got the best parties.
Oh my God.
How many
That's
quarters are you
awesome.
bringing for your bed?
No, this is a nice place.
So how many people are switching to QueerCon? You
Oh, everyone.
and how many rooms you guys getting?
Jack
Everybody
and
has
I
their own
share.
room, so-
See, because I'm thinking worst case, I might crash on your room one night.
That's
If
fine.
we're partying hard, and then
Yeah.
during the
That's
day,
true. It's a far
we'll have
trek.
my bed or my room,
That's
right?
fine.
Yeah, you sleep in my bed in the day.
You know, hey.
But
Dude,
yeah.
it is seriously going to be off the hook.
Oh,
It's going to
yeah.
be fun.
I already pre-bought my badge for QueerCon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Gotta get
$30,
that.
dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, why are you not going?
I'm not a big partier like that. I wouldn't even,
You
I
just
don't
hang
skip
out and
anything.
observe people watch.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude, okay, so here's the beauty, and this is what I'm so excited about for QueerCon, is it's back at the Alexis Park. That's where I started. Like, I did 4 years at the Alexis Park, to me, that's Defcon.
You like speaking like you did time.
I know. Well, it kind of was at some point, but I really think Queercon's going to feel like the OG Defcon.
You think we're gonna be like sneaking around, getting on the roofs, and
There's going to be a lot of OG
little shenanigans?
Defcon people staying at the Queercon.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of OG people that I know there.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Badass.
I'm thinking there's going to be something to the fact that we're not so near. As DEF CON becomes more and more corporate, the further away we get, the more fun I suspect we're going to have.
Well,
Not as much corporate, but just overrun
Yeah.
with dorks.
yeah, I guess
I mean,
so.
I don't want to call them dorks.
It's just
but
more crowded. It's just gotten
Yeah.
crowded, and so you can't get into shenanigans when there's that big of a spotlight on
More
you. right?
publicized.
Exactly. And the Lexus Park, it's got 6 pools. Every pool's going to have a different party. There's subsets of Queercon, so you got like FurryCon in case you're into it.
There's one dong to rule each pool.
No judgment.
I've been
None.
sending furries for the past
Dude, he
month.
sends it to me all the time. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
You're hooked up.
I'm like,
this
what's
is your
going on?
people, man.
and he says it's because he thought I was into furries, but really we know he's into
I
the
thought you were a
furries.
furry. What? I seen you wear a tail to work a few times.
Whoa.
What are you talking
It
about?
takes it off of the car.
Is it the
Wrong.
kind that just is like attached to the butt plug?
Yep.
Furry
Nice.
butt plug.
Furry butt
Zipper in the
plug.
back.
No, it's going to be fun. It's going to be, I'm
It's gonna be
excited.
raging.
I thought you wore it very well.
We got some
Thanks.
stuff lined up. We got some parties. We got a meetup that did a shout out and got a few people interested in.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little sack fuel, a little Palo Alto meetup. I also I met some Palo Alto guys today, and I already let them know we'll be crashing any parties they have. So
Are
they
you gonna
already
get
said
a
they'll take
Are you
care
gonna
of
get a
us.
seat on the
into it.
board?
No, I'm not into all
I
that.
know.
He's next.
Not
He's
into
gonna
all that.
he's gonna topple the president and become
No.
president of the SAC
No
Fuel
way.
Users Group.
All I'm doing is just trying to party and have a good time, right? It's Defcon.
You should try to do it on their dime. Get them to pay for it.
exactly. That's where we're trying to lean to. So.
All right. If I talk to what's his name, I'll let him know.
That's
Who?
funny.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't speak of certain names, but you know what is funny? Just not to intervene, go back to Cisco, but when we were at the Cisco event pre-concert, we were just talking about Palo Alto with all the other customers. Dude, Cisco was getting real
I
fucking
bet
pissed
they get
off at
real
us.
salty
It was
on
funny
that
as
one.
shit.
I don't know why they get so butthurt.
It wasn't
They're
that bad of
ASA,
upset,
they're
but they were
trying to
just
bring
like,
that back.
They
They just
busted
thought it
our
was
chops a
funny.
little bit. We had
Yeah.
about 3 or 4 different groups together, from different customers of theirs, and we're all talking about their competitors' product and how awesome it is.
and we're drinking on their dime.
As
like,
we're drinking on their dime. Well, who wants another round, boys?
So-
Let's talk some more about the fan.
Yeah. So you have a good time with the Palo Alto group.
How sexy is that new NXOS? Yeah, that's not fun.
That's true. And the Palo Alto group is, dude, they know how to drink.
Oh,
For sure.
yeah.
So I was thinking I don't know what your plans were for the meetup, but I was thinking going to a little hidden bar somewhere, one of
Yes.
those speakeasies that you have to like
Oh,
know the
barbershop.
password to get into.
There's a barbershop at the Cosmopolitan.
Well, no, I don't want to. I want to get off the strip a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
Are you down to get off the strip?
Yeah, not too far.
You know
'cause,
what
right,
else
we
is
got
on
to
the
make it
strip?
accessible. But
Make it a lift.
Yeah,
Okay.
lift ride, a $10 lift ride, and we're in.
I got some. We'll look at after.
All right.
You know what else is on the strip while you guys are there?
Tacos.
Little gummies.
Oh,
Marijuana shop.
boy.
Right on.
They're all over there now.
You can't do that in the casino.
Well,
Why?
you can eat gummies.
What do you mean
wherever
you can't do
want.
that in a casino?
You
Yeah.
can't smoke in the casinos.
I may or may not have done that in the casino. Man, every single fucking time we win. What do you mean you can't do that in the casino?
Hey.
When can't you smoke in the casino?
It has nothing
You
to do.
can't smoke. You can smoke cigars and cigarettes, but you can't actually
Smoke
smoke
marijuana.
Yeah.
They don't fucking give a shit. They never
No,
said a
inside
word
the
to me.
That's
casino.
true. They probably don't.
In the
give a
casino,
shit.
they never said a fucking word.
No,
to
That's
if you're
true.
losing
If-
hundreds of dollars.
that's
they're like,
true.
you smoke crack. For all we
I
care.
will say this about
I mean,
Todd.
don't be a dick about it, and blow it in the dealer's face, but they don't give a
It was
fuck.
not drug related. It was just alcohol. But I was forewarned that likes to walk off. So that's why my eye was on him at Cisco.
Oh, that's
so I
right.
did watch for him because I was forewarned.
But did I walk off? I didn't walk
The
off.
one
No,
error.
but
Get them on Fine Friends.
We lost you for like 27
Oh,
hours.
this is
dude.
the story that's told.
You're
So I was just making
Oh.
sure. I was forewarned, so I had to make sure that he was getting home.
Defcon
Yeah,
was
you know.
it 26,
What are
25,
they-
24, maybe 24.
Oh, that was 24.
24.
That was with the little
Little silent
normies.
Yep,
Goodbye.
that was
Oh,
the first year we
midgets.
partied with them, huh? Mm-hmm. And so it's like 2 a.m. We're all having a
Maybe
great
the first year
time.
you partied with me at Defcon.
No, with-
Yeah,
No,
that was the
with-
first time.
I've
with
known Justin
them,
for a long
not-
time.
No, we had already. But remember the Arizona crew? That was the first year we met them. Remember, Justin had the whole party in his pants.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we're
yeah.
all
No, those
racing
people
out.
were a lot of fun.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
deal.
We were
And then
dancing with those girls. And
2
being
a.m.
Solid
silly.
quote.
Normal people go
line
home.
works.
Yeah.
They go to bed at 2
No, I had a
a.m.
great
You have a
time.
fifth
That was
grade goose in your
fantastic.
pocket.
No, and
No
then
big deal.
They were fun, man. They were cool.
we're standing around just saying,
Yeah.
we'll see you later.
And that's the end of the story.
And then Todd
They were like,
disappeared.
"Where's
Where the fuck did go?
And
See,
then,
these are the things.
I think I went to go hit the head and lost you guys.
then the year or two later is when he took the pill and we lost him for
Oh,
another
that
time.
was fucking retarded. What the hell is wrong wrong with
Dude, you were
Not-
like Neo, huh?
Don't
And
let me do
your
that
fingers
shit.
were into the glass. And
Now-
you're like,
Nathan-
it's going up my arm.
Nathan denies this, but the way I remember that story is that everybody like pretended they took it because this guy kept fucking nagging us, so I fucking
But to
took
be
it.
fair, that we
thinking
just
that
counted
you
2
guys-
bottles of
I
whiskey.
legitimately thought you guys took it, so I was like, all right, I'm
No,
not gonna
I
be the
legitimately
buster.
said, do not take a pill at DEF CON.
It's very difficult with all those drinks and the.
I probably would have
fucking-
taken it with you.
Oh my god!
I should not have taken it. It was a terrible idea. It was one of the stupidest things I've done in my life.
I just threw that pill away like a
Yeah.
year ago. Like,
Oh,
it
you
was-
did
still
take
had
one?
I didn't take it. I
It
just
was
threw
terrible.
It.
There was-
yeah,
I
yeah.
just sat on it.
Dude, you needed
First
like
of
a
all,
little
taking
test
random
kit
pills
for
is,
it.
is a stupid thing to do.
Kids, that's
That's
a
true.
bad
Second,
idea.
but second of all, there was no fun in it. All it is make you here. Take this pill. You'll be sick as hell tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.
No,
You'll miss a whole
it
day
was-
at DEF CON. You'll love it.
Take this pill and you won't sleep for 24
Yeah,
hours.
what the fuck, dude?
It was
Yeah,
bad
but it
times.
wasn't like, oh, I've got energy. I'm ready to do things. It was like get in your bed, feel like shit, and roll around, and you can't sleep with insomnia. It was
Jesus.
horrible. It was retarded. I couldn't believe I did it. It was the stupidest thing. Man.
Pro move.
But it's
So
a
ridiculous.
great story, so we're glad you did it.
But for the love of God, please do not let me take a random pill.
No,
after
we'll
this.
stop
No.
at this.
So you need to get your ass to DEF
That
CON.
sounds like an absolute terrible.
Pills from strength. No.
You don't have to do that piece.
No, none of us have to do that piece. That was a very I'm the first one to admit that was really stupid.
So,
I couldn't believe I did that.
You're out
really
100%.
stupid.
more than likely.
Did you know how much sweet
I will
video
even
you could
drive. If you say right now, let's go, I will cancel my flight and we will drive.
take? Dude, think about how much
Why would you wanna
sweet.
drive?
Dude, think about
Actually,
how
they
many
don't
videos you
have
would
to
have.
anything.
Yeah.
He's got a fucking self-driving car. How could it not be awesome?
And look at he's
Put the
living in
tunes on, get
Florida
some
right
snacks.
now with this get up. This is a
I am
straight
Vegas
coke
ready,
dealer
right?
from Florida.
He looks
He's got the money.
Does he,
He
does
looks
he have
like-
the slide-on shoes?
He looks like Florida Stanley from The Office.
That's you know the other thing you're missing
What's
is
up,
about
ladies?
4 gold rings. All you needed was about 4 gold rings on your finger and you'd be set.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So you're in. Let's
Cat's
go.
here.
I
You need to fucking go, dude.
I'm not into the party scene. I'd be more into like the tech and just like going to.
No,
They
that's
have all
dude.
of that.
100%
Dude, they hack a
tough.
Tesla.
We have a whole boy. That's all he does. He doesn't party with us
yeah,
at all.
I
He hits
don't like.
every
I
talk.
don't care to like.
Yeah.
Dude, you
party
would
or
you could
anything.
literally stay in the room all day and
Yeah.
watch every
Yep.
single talk and get super smart.
Right.
No, that still wouldn't make him smart.
You
but
will
you can
learn-
watch every talk.
You will learn more in that 3 days than you have learned any college
Dude, there's
or
a
high school
guy.
you've ever
There's a
taken.
guy
It was a
running for
week.
president that was one of the original hacker groups
I
that
thought
would
it
go
was
to
a-
DEF CON
I thought
every
it was
year.
a week long.
No, it's
No.
only like 4 days.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I'm going. If you go with me, you're going Tuesday to Monday.
Yeah, we're going Tuesday and Monday because
No,
after
we're going
Sunday,
Wednesday.
We're, not
We're
gonna
going
do it.
Wednesday.
Wednesday to Monday.
We're going
Holy
Wednesday.
shit,
Yeah, I'm going.
that's a
I'll
long
I fly out
time.
Tuesday.
I was going Tuesday.
Go.
I rolled it back a little bit because by Sunday I hate myself, and I'm like I'm never doing this again because I'm just and it's
That's a
not
true
the
statement.
it's not the convention.
It's
It's just Vegas for that long
Yeah.
is annoying.
It's hot as hell. There's smoke everywhere.
Dirty, fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Dude, Tuesday to Monday is a long time.
Well, just
If
go
Wednesday
for a
to Monday,
subset.
then.
Go
If
for a
you fly-
I
subset.
always say
come
Monday.
whenever
It
you
really
want.
doesn't count because we're flying out at 7 a.m. Yeah, we just don't want to deal with the airport after a long day on Sunday. So we're getting up early, hitting the airport, we're bouncing. So really, it's Wednesday
McLaren?
to Sunday.
Yeah, that's the only one you can fly it out of.
No, I'm just making sure.
What's that?
I hate that airport.
I'm driving to Mesquite. I'm flying out there.
Tucson. Come
I'll
on,
think,
dude.
I'll think more about
No,
it.
this
You
is such a
you said that for like the
cop-out.
past
This
like
is-
3
I
years.
think our listeners want to hear some commitment,
Dude, think about how many videos you could take.
Not
Oh,
a lot.
I
They're
wouldn't
cracking
bring
down this
any-
year. I heard.
but you could get a press pass.
Ooh, that's true.
Reach out for that.
But they'd probably hack into my camera as Wi-Fi on it.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Can't.
What do you
What?
What?
I don't think you can on it.
Well, then bring a
You're
camera that doesn't have Wi-Fi.
Old school
Yep.
There's
Oh,
a
that's
camera
not
right there on that phone. You can turn the Wi-Fi off.
You don't want to bring a personal
I wouldn't
phone.
bring-
Dude, the Defcon shoot. I've already got my registration.
We gotta talk.
So yeah, we need to
We
talk
gotta
about
talk.
Oh, you'll probably have to bring someone though to bring your shooting guns with you,
that. Why is that?
because
Oh,
he
God.
can't move the guns
Yeah,
himself.
fuck that.
He's gonna need a
I'm
friend.
not moving
Oh yeah.
anybody's guns but my own.
How about B-sides? Did you get the volunteering?
That's where we got to talk. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm hooked up, ready to volunteer at B-sides.
Perfect.
But they got a 12-hour commitment, and I don't know if I could put 12 hours in
12
Wednesday.
hour commitment.
Yeah.
No, do it on Tuesday.
But I fly in Tuesday.
Just
What
work
time
that
do we
night.
get in Wednesday?
I don't think they have any openings that night. I got to look at the scheduling.
Oh,
but
shit.
Are you
There's a
volunteering too?
What?
12 hours.
You
That's a
volunteering?
long-ass shift.
I'm not
to
doing
6.
it. But
That'd be terrible.
yeah.
The reason why is that we
get a
need
free
to get a
badge.
badge so we could go Wednesday night to the pool party.
Oh, that's cool for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah, the pool party is Wednesday,
Although-
right?
Yes. Although we are locked with vendor parties Wednesday if we want to do
Ah,
that.
fuck vendor parties. They suck.
Yeah.
They
But they're
are
locked.
absolutely the worst.
Hey, they're free beer.
Can we just grab a bunch of beer and then bounce?
Yeah, that's usually what we do. But the B-sides pool party is, it's legit cool
Yeah.
time. It's a good
Yeah,
time.
it's
And we
super
try to make
fun.
that.
Besides,
But
I always have a good time.
We didn't get sponsorships. We didn't get rooms. The only way is just one of us has to volunteer. And so I'm thinking about doing it.
We got hookups, though. I think we can get them.
All right.
I got hookups.
Well,
but
we'll have to flesh this out, but
Yeah.
we'll figure it out before we get
What
there.
happens if you sign up and not show up?
That's probably a dick move.
you don't get the badge,
Yeah.
and that's the only reason to sign up.
And-
What if you show up and get the badge and cut out
and then
before your
leave?
12-hour
I'll probably piss
thing?
off a bunch of hackers that are smarter than me that'll just wreck my life.
You're just
So-
The,
owned
the
hard.
nice thing about B-Sides, though, is it's free alcohol all day.
all day.
All day. And then the pool party is fully sponsored.
Unreal.
So you will drink at Defcon the entire time and never pay a dime for alcohol.
Oh my god.
You could. Not you will. You could. Like, we buy drinks, like, right? Because we don't want to hang out at the certain spots.
I don't
and-
buy that many drinks, though.
I heard this guy dropped like 400 bones on drinks because you won all that money.
Yeah, when we hit a hot streak that one time.
You just like bought rounds for the entire casino.
Is that
Not
when,
the casino.
is that when I got my
I know.
Malibu pineapple?
Yes. We went to the nicest bar in the Cosmopolitan, and I say to the guys, you can get whatever you want. And I think we all got decent drinks. I'll get a Malibu pineapple.
Hey, Austin got me on the kick, dude, because I was a driver, so I'd only get about 2 of them.
Oh, they're
Perfect driving
good.
drink.
Delicious.
They're good, but
Hell
and it's
yeah.
a lot of vitamin C. You're in the middle of a cesspool, so
That's
you need that
true.
vitamin C
That's
to keep
true.
you healthy.
Think about how
fact-
much semen is in all those pools.
Listen up. Pro tips over here.
oh, dude,
Drinks
don't
you
worry.
get?
We're loading up on the liquid IV and all that stuff. We are not amateurs.
You're instant
Oh,
sober.
I don't know why you
Oxygen
guys want me
bars.
to go, so I don't party or drink. I'd be boring.
No, you would just tag along and videotape our shenanigans.
Dude, no, it's
Yeah.
really fun. It
Dude,
is
that would be
fun.
funny as shit, actually.
And like the connections you can make. I mean, you'll be talking to a guy and he'll be
Rainbow.
like, "Oh yeah, I'm the ISO for fucking Facebook," and you're
No
like,
big
"Oh,
deal.
okay, cool."
You're like, get my Instagram verified.
Dude, Matt, they have people.
That's what you would ask him for. You meet the ISO of Facebook and you want to verify
I'm like,
Instagram.
yo,
And he'll be
my
like,
IG
"I work for Facebook, idiot, not Instagram."
Dude, they have people
Same
sometimes that like get fired in the middle of a speech from their company, and then they have like 20 fucking people
Yeah,
that
people
want to
that are
rehire
arrested,
them
too.
as they're ending their speech.
Actually, I remember it
They're
was
that
probably
smart.
like DEFCON 12. They released a Cisco vulnerability, and they were told not to release a Cisco vulnerability, but they did it anyway. When they stepped off stage, 3 FBI agents picked them up.
Oh wow.
That's
How you want to miss that?
That's fucked.
What happened? They like.
They
what
took
about-
them. They took them away, but
Hey, what about that?
that?
What about that guy that does like looks for the cop in the field? Like,
Oh, spot the
Fed.
Fed.
yeah, that would be him. He'd be the
lose.
one that comes up to
He'd
me.
be the only non-Fed that gets spot every other
Dude,
corner.
I have the best story for Spot the Fed. It was a long time ago. I don't know which one it was, but it was like in a room. There was probably about, I don't know, 1,500 people at this talk. They do a Spot the Fed. They bring the girl and the guy up there, and they go through the questions like, where did you go to school? Are your parents married? What type of shoes are you wearing? Have you been farther than 10 floors under the ground? All this like questions. So then Priest, who's the guy, he's the head, goes to the girl and goes, "Why do you think he's a Fed?" She goes, "Well, I slept with him last night, and when he fell asleep, I went through his wallet and saw
Owned.
That's awesome.
social engineering
That's
to the
original
extreme.
hacking.
That's social engineering
That
at the
wouldn't be bad.
extreme.
It's all good.
That's the physical layer.
She got a standing ovation for that move.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fucking
not
awesome.
1 through 8 in that situation. Well, it could have been, I guess. Yeah, right.
That's fucking sweet.
Actually, last year I hung out the entire time with someone that was an officer, and we had a great time.
And then he arrested you after.
No. Most cops aren't dicks.
Just
Just
You know who
the
is a
ones
dick?
we know.
Because
No, you know who is a
what
dick?
happens. They're dicks when they're on duty. When you get them off duty, they're wilder than you are, guaranteed.
That's true, but you know who is a dick? Deputy Gaylord.
Oh. Fill us
Hey,
in over
Can
here.
we talk about the dead in such ill fate?
Well, it was a hacker that killed him. Hacker, get out of here.
hacker guys.
If only there was a place you could go to learn how hackers work.
I
And
know.
Protect yourself from future attacks.
Yeah.
I could protect the server. Actually, I could figure out how they're getting in.
Dude, you should spin up your own server.
The problem was, though, it wasn't the server that was compromised. It was the application.
Yeah. So we'd have to. Well, it's very open source, so we'd have to figure it out. It's too easy for them to get in.
So how often do you guys get?
You're looking to an open
Mildly
source
offended.
nerd.
Yeah, I'm mildly
Yeah.
offended. What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, I don't know how they're getting in, but they spawn in a bunch of naked bodies. So it's
That is awesome.
Yeah, they
Why
did.
do you guys
Yeah.
argue with these guys? Why don't you just encourage their behavior?
They're like, she's naked, but she's dilated about
Now it's a
10
party.
centimeters.
So, what's the worst thing the hackers do on your guys' servers?
either they'll come in and they'll spawn like a parade of
sea
naked people
cucumbers
behind
in the
you.
sky and
They'll
just
spawn in like big boulders in the
Dude,
map.
talk into your mic. I can barely hear you.
They'll spawn in random objects, so it crashes the server because it like takes between your resources. So, I mean, there's a whole host of what they. Then they did this one thing where they added fines to everybody. And it said like it just said like "fuck you, you're gay" like on the fines, and it was like an infinite money, so it just messed up everything.
So what?
There's a
Everybody
whole
lost their
bunch.
money?
Well, they had to figure
What's
out
the difference between that and Bitcoin?
They had to pay everybody out. There's a whole bunch of stuff they do. They're banning people who were on the server, so they'd go in and hit like a command and it bans everybody. So then they just couldn't get in. So if you didn't know anybody, you were screwed.
Dude, I will say
pool
he was
is
official
closed.
because I had jury duty about a week and a half ago, and it says, "Do you have any family or close friends that are law enforcement?" And I put down there Deputy Gaylord, Blaine County Officer Badge 241. So
Blaine County.
they took it.
245.
Did you put R.I.P. after that? Rest in peace.
No,
Honorary corporal.
So
the
Phil,
judge asked me about it though. They're like, "So how well do you know Deputy Gaylord?" No way, dude. I was in the box.
for our listeners, fill us in there, Deputy
So,
Gaylord.
dude, okay, or if people haven't seen the video, it's on our website. It was super weird how you had to walk around those dudes that were supposed to be carrying you.
Oh, that's because
true.
the way role playing works in games is like you
Jesus.
can't.
No, that's not how role playing works. You're doing it all wrong if you're playing a game like that.
Well, you know,
Usually
that-
there's a
it's been around
nurse or
forever.
like a teacher.
They've had role play since like the WoW days back.
No,
way
they had
back.
role playing way before that, dude. Trust
I know
me.
you're talking about.
It's called Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
Hide
like
and
D&D.
seek.
You have to fake a lot of stuff because not everything you can do you can
probably
like
faking it.
animate it, right? So it looks odd to the people who don't actually.
No,
do
it looks odd. Period. You just pretend it doesn't look odd.
Do you think anybody was like really emotional during that moment?
I-
Were you?
I was.
Did you hear a couple sniffles through the mic?
I got a little.
Well, you
like,
know what was
watery
crazy
in the
was when he
eyes,
was
but-
walking and then he just decided to lay horizontal in the fucking
know.
in the grave.
But then the hackers came and he got up for a second. He's like, nah, I'll
And then it was weird because you were laying down and there was like some skank on top of you.
It was like a bear attack. You lay there and play dead. The hackers won't see me.
yeah, we're getting hacked. We're getting hacked.
I thought you were eating ass
We buried 3 people in one grave.
in one grave, and you
I
were
know.
eating ass.
Again, mass graves aren't
burial.
great.
Yeah.
They don't follow the Geneva Convention in
Not
Blaine
at
County.
all.
There's
Blaine
only one open
County,
grave.
everybody.
So did you have to go back through the interview process to get rehired?
No, what happened was I started pulling people over in the game, and they're like, well, Gaylord, I thought you were dead, and I was like, nah, man, my pulse came back. I was eating through a tube, and I made up this big story, and a
nice.
couple of other guys
used
said
to
they were
eating
robots.
tube,
Wait, how did you die though in the game?
sucking the life away.
It came up on it was like somebody had a
Hackers.
cop hostage, and we came up to the house. I tried to move in, and they shot me, and I went down, and the other guys went down.
And they didn't save you.
Damn.
They couldn't because we were all surrounded the home. I, went
I
too
mean,
far.
you're a brotherhood. You have to put your life in the line for those other
Yeah.
virtual
I mean,
cops.
I could have RP'd and said that like I got shot in the leg, but I said I got shot in the neck.
Bled out.
Yep.
Is there
So they
actual
prob-
blood in the game?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
jeez. That's horrible.
So
That
what's
was
your new
really
name and
sad.
new badge number for the fans out there?
I
Same name.
stayed Gaylord.
All day.
Oh,
yeah,
but-
remember
Actually-
he
actually,
ate a tube.
I
and
tried
got
to
better.
join.
Oh, but you got a new badge number, you said.
Yeah, 225. I'm a master deputy now.
Oh,
Master
so
Dep.
you got to keep the promotion.
No, I didn't get that promotion.
Oh, so you
Wait,
got killed.
hold on. What happened? He got promoted?
Yeah, they post. What do you call it? Postmortem.
Honorary
yeah.
promotion or something.
Yeah, after they died, they promoted him after he died,
I didn't
and then
get that.
What they
you
promote
didn't die, so we take you back.
corporal.
The corporal.
I didn't get it.
Oh,
No,
you
I
didn't die.
tried to join another server, and right when I joined the Discord, you guys know what Discord is, right? Like just a VoIP.
No, we're just
Yeah.
idiots.
Well, I don't know if you guys.
I'm an idiot. What is a Discord?
What is this internet thing you
It's
guys
like
keep talking about?
it's like VoIP. It's like a VoIP application.
Like TeamSpeak.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Google Hangouts?
No. But I joined it, and my name's R Gaylord, and the first thing I get is like, "Why is your name Gaylord, and why should I let you be in the server?" I was like, "It's like, bro, that's like the name of people in real life." He was all offended that my name was Gaylord. I had to like tell him like,
These people are really uptight.
I had to explain there's a city council member in my town whose name is, and I had to give him the whole spiel.
Hey,
Jesus.
You know, some people are offended by names because when they did Meet the Fockers, they made them look for someone whose real last name was Fokker for them to continue for the movie.
Wow.
That's stupid.
Fun fact, no big deal.
Yep.
No.
So you're brought back to life. You're like a chief master, whatever now, and I'm waiting for a recent stream.
Yeah, the reason I haven't been
And-
on there is because the people who manage the server are banning people for like having like names that are offensive. And when the thing is when you ban one person, like they have friends, so like everybody leaves, and so it's kind of dying. And
Just change your name.
I'm leaving your channel too then.
I've been streaming, just haven't been
Is
tuning
he still
in.
playing the stupid pirate game?
No,
That's the good.
not stupid.
That was another. Again, that was why he
That's a terrible
bailed on us
game.
there too.
I didn't bail. You guys hated that
I think
game.
the pirate game is probably a lot more fun to play than watch. Well, I mean,
No,
all video
no.
games.
No, it's
No,
not.
it was
It's-
terrible.
It's bad all around.
You're like,
No.
oh, I
Anything
gotta
Marvel
go
game.
into this sale, and you
Yep.
sit for 30 minutes.
Yep.
It was
These
terrible.
guys can't play games. They need like constant stimulation from like Call of Duty.
No, grinding for the no point of grinding is just.
You can't just enjoy
pointless.
sailing the seas
Oh no.
of a game.
I was a better fisherman than Matt, though. We established that. I could outfish you any day.
I'll give
in
you that.
game.
Wow.
But
Wow.
I've been
Wow.
Wow.
The gauntlet has been thrown
Oh
down.
yeah.
any other game. You're trash. Though.
Oh please.
Let's talk about your real life endeavors because I'm interested in the snakes.
Yeah. So a little while ago, we tried to hit you up and say what's up, and you said, "Hey, I'm at a rattlesnake roundup."
Yeehaw!
So what I do for my in the daytime when I'm trying to make a few bucks, I shoot a TV show.
Nice.
I thought you were gonna get the little Nas song playing.
Oh, dude, that is his boy. We'll probably get taken down though.
What is
Yeah,
this?
that's true.
Horses in the back.
That's Eeyore.
This is
Yeah,
Red
keep
Dead.
going.
It's like Red Dead.
We're,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
listening.
So I
Just a little atmosphere out there shooting out with your 6-shooter against some rattlesnakes.
big iron on my
Yeehaw.
Big iron on my head.
No, so
That
shoot,
polymer big iron.
Pull up.
shoot for a show called Dead Meat, and it's like they eat exotic animals. Like they hunt like python, skunk.
Wait,
Exotic
uh,
animals.
That's who you were with?
Who?
The people that eat exotic animals?
Well, the host of the show, sporting chef Scott Laysath, he's the one, like, he hosts the show, but, like, they go with the people who actually eat them on a daily basis.
Is that how you got in this rattlesnake roundup?
Yeah, it's his show.
Okay, cool.
And so they're doing an episode where they eat rattlesnakes. Well, there's a bunch of rattlesnakes here in Folsom, so it's local.
So where'd you guys go specifically? Bill's Point.
Because specifically, Behr
He's not
doesn't want to go there.
No. I'm down for killing rattlesnakes.
No, it's right by
You're
the
gonna go
lake.
where they are?
Like,
Yeah, I would go and kill them.
dude, so they're right by the lake, like, where people
Oh,
walk.
there's hundreds by the lake.
Yeah, like, right where people walk. We're out there hunting with
Tingly fingers, tingly fingers.
Northern California's largest nest of deadly rattlesnakes.
Dude, fact, actually.
Yeah, we went right
Congregating.
down in there
Not
in the
a
rocks.
fact.
At the Family
and
Park Lake.
There's two. We found two right off the bat, real quick. Just lifting a rock, all of a sudden you hear a rattle. And
Oh,
there they
no,
are.
I'm good.
Were you lifting the rock?
I'm done.
I was
I'm
down
out.
there on the
Peace.
rocks, like getting the shots with them. But
Oh, fuck that.
You're
But-
probably standing right on top.
so
of it.
they said it was so hot that they just like to stay under the rocks.
That
but
makes sense.
They get really pissed when it's hot too. when you
Well, they
check
have to
them out.
regulate, yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're fast.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah.
They're always pissed.
Yeah,
That's
they were
true.
pretty pissed. And so we had me and we share a GoPro.
Oh god.
And so we needed a GoPro for a shot. We put it on a big stick, and we think it'd be cool to get like some strikes at the GoPro, right?
You
Like
weren't
some-
even holding the GoPro. That kind of disappointed me, but go ahead.
Well, I had to hold the GoPro after it was covered in venom. And
Why?
so-
Why weren't you taking the shot though?
Oh, I had the other camera. We had like
Oh,
3
gotcha,
or 4
gotcha.
cameras. And so we're getting the GoPro shots, and it's covered in venom. And the host, he's like, "Oh, we got to get off the lens." And he goes,
It's a
like,
crocky.
he
It's
licks
just a
it-
big
He
one.
licks his finger, wipes it, and he's like, "Oh shoot!" Like licking it. And I'm
Oh.
like, "What the hell? This
Yeah.
is venom."
Yeah.
And the guys catching it are like, "Well, you can drink rattlesnake venom, and it won't get you." He said it's a coagulant, and so it has to go into your blood.
Yeah.
And so
No,
it's like as long
no,
as you
it
don't have any
doesn't.
sores in your mouth.
It
or
doesn't. Nope.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
not true.
No, I'm not fucking
Not
with
I
that.
don't
They
believe
said
that.
they said you could drink
Yeah,
venom and
sure.
you'll be okay.
They also said
You can do a lot of things that you
sperm,
shouldn't
but
do.
you shouldn't.
And so I had to quickly get the GoPro, so I forgot that it's covered in venom, and I grabbed the top of it, and like as soon as I put it in my bag, like the world stopped. I'm like, oh shit!
yeah, he's
Uh-oh.
And I touched the top of this venom on my hand,
And he
and,
starts
and I
getting
start getting like I start getting hot. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the hospital. Like, this is it. Like I started looking for symptoms.
venom.
This is it.
This is it.
See, this is my fear because I think rattlesnakes venom is like bee stings. You know, if you get stung by a bee,
More
the bees
bees.
come.
Yeah.
And that's how rattlesnake venom works. And so now I'm gonna be hiking with my camera,
That's true. You might get more rattlesnakes.
and they're gonna be coming out of the woodwork.
See, I
for
thought
me.
you were going to go with this. A meat bee can eat the venom glands out of a dead snake, and then it bite you, and you'll actually be infected.
probably
my
too.
God,
And the meat
dude.
bees
That's why you
want
got to
me.
bury the head when you kill it.
Yep.
No,
buried the
you're
head.
tripping
No,
way
that's
too hard
100%
about
true.
this.
Yeah,
That's 100%
No, they
you
do
gotta
it for
bury the head.
dogs.
You were
Heard
tripping
it
way
here
too
first.
hard about this.
That's a fact.
Okay,
No.
Rattlesnake fact.
what is the ratio? What is the percentage that's going to happen to you that you're in the place where a dead rattlesnake got its glands eaten by a meat bee and you were stung by that meat bee?
It happens.
Well, supposedly the venom.
No, not
dies
stung,
pretty
but
quick.
bit, right?
One time in human existence.
People
has
get hit
happened.
by lightning too, but it's about equal chances.
It's pretty
I think.
common. Have
And
you
the other
never
thing
killed a
is-
rattlesnake and not buried the head?
I've
It's
never
like the
killed a
number one
rattlesnake.
thing you do.
You
I don't
bury
kill
the
'em.
head because the head can still bite you.
Yeah, it has
not
blue- that's
because
true, too.
They have Bluetooth
No,
connectivity.
yeah, that's actually a
Did
fact.
you just say
Wait, what?
Bluetooth?
Yeah, the snake and the head and the body are Bluetooth, so you cut the head off and they can still connect. But if you get them far
Okay.
enough, they don't work.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
and
that's
a
not
rattlesnake
true.
after you kill it flip flops until sundown.
Come back to work. I feel like you're getting more dumb. Come back to work, please.
They're the 5Gs in the rattlesnake.
Okay.
It's very
So
cool.
I thought you couldn't kill rattlesnakes. So how did you guys kill them? Did you guys
Yeah.
get a permit?
you actually, if you have a fishing license, you can kill 3 a day.
What?
What?
I got a
person.
fishing license.
I'm killing
Yeah,
them.
you can kill. You can,
So how can I kill him? Can I shoot him? Because I can't
No,
fire
'cause
a
you can't
gun.
shoot.
you
So how
just-
did you guys kill them?
Shovel.
They grab like with a snake hook and then they pin the head and somebody takes a knife and then just cuts the head off.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
too fucking close.
Yeah, no way.
Not worth
That
it.
fucker will
Because
turn around
I'm-
and
Manly
get you.
way.
Hey, to be fair, because if I was a guy holding the little post, I'd be the asshole. I'd be like, "Ha! Let him go, fucker." I don't trust myself, so I don't
Never
trust
going
someone
hunting
else.
with ever.
Never.
Noted.
Never.
I wouldn't do it to you
won't-
guys.
He won't go to the range with us, but he'll drop 8 rounds off of his gun trying to shoot a rattlesnake head.
Hell yeah. That's $4 I've ever spent.
Yeah. As we were pulling one out, we had the sheriff show up too, and
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. So what happened with that?
yeah, as we're bringing the snake up on the hook, like just things flinging around, all pissed off. The sheriff rolls up, and we're
It's
like,
like,
"Oh,
why are you
shit."
fucking with those snakes?
Because yeah, we didn't have any like filming permits either, so he's probably gonna be like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" And it happened to be like the guy's neighbor, and he was all cool with it. He's like, "Oh, what's going on?" Like, he said, "What's up?" But it made for good TV because then we got like the dramatic, "Oh shit, the cops rolled up," like on the show.
Yeah, we're
Got
doing
some
something illegal.
You're not. You just said you can get 3 rattlesnakes a day with a fishing
Yeah,
permit.
but it was
funny
like thing is no one has a fishing license.
That's probably true. I don't know if
Allegedly.
they did. But I mean, we were on like property. They probably want like
$10.
permits and stuff.
So where did you guys skin them? Where did you guys cook them?
How big were these bastards?
One was pregnant as we were skinning.
Oh,
her.
Murderer.
Jesus.
Timeout guarantee
In
you
Georgia?
did not eat the rattlesnake.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
because I watched how they
of course
cooked it. It was not.
Dude, in
sanitary.
Georgia, you would have been like a 2-time murderer.
Oh, okay. Moving on for that.
They let her go. Or
Yeah,
not
but
let
not-
her go, but they dropped the manslaughter charges.
For her, but killing the baby, she's still.
No, that's
Oh, they dropped it?
Yeah, they dropped
Oh,
it.
that's good.
But I want to hear more details about the unsanitary cooking of the rattlesnake.
Yeah, so we brought it back, and they invited a whole bunch of people from the neighborhood, people we know for the show.
You only got
come
3
eat it.
snakes worth.
Yeah, you don't get much meat off rattlesnake. You get like the back strap, and that's about it. It's really bony.
The backstrap,
Backstrap
really.
on a circle.
Yeah.
and so
Okay.
The back's
No,
6 feet long.
No thighs, no drumsticks on that thing.
Did you find the nuggets? Where were the nuggets located?
Yeah, there was a couple eggs in
I
there.
got some
They
nuggets
actually
for
lay
you
their
later.
eggs live too. There's no eggs, so. But anyways, we were cooking it. They prepped it on this board raw, like the raw rattlesnake meat. Cook it, and then they bring it right back on the board where like they had it raw.
That's
But it was
fine.
fresh. There's no salmonella in rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
Is that a fact?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Or is this another NBD show fact?
I guarantee
Meat
you
beef
could eat rattlesnake sashimi today.
Really?
I would
Definitely
agree.
want to.
I would agree
Yeah.
with that.
It's fresh, dude. It's right off the body.
I don't know. It's,
Did they do the cool trick where you grab it, you cut it, and then you
I think
can
I'm with
get
Gaylord on
everything
this
at
one.
once? All the innards and the skin, you just.
yeah, they did it like they showed you how to
Put a
skin
nail in it.
like just peeling like a sock. There's
It's almost like getting a tuck. You
Yeah.
just and just
Wait.
stick it right
Wait,
back
hold
in.
on.
Like
I don't know what the fuck
I don't know. A tuk-tuk is a little car they drive out
Yes.
to Thailand.
Yes.
But a tuk is also when the dick becomes a vagina. When
Oh,
No.
Jesus. God. I don't
That
think.
is not what it's called.
I don't think that's the
idea.
idea.
yeah, that's what it is.
Is that the actual medical
No.
term? Tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You have to go through a class, watch a movie, then you get your tuk-tuk.
So hold on. The one that was pregnant, so it had like a whole sack of like
yeah,
eggs in
there's
it?
like 4 or 5 eggs. I mean, they don't
Jesus.
lay eggs, so they were still like developing, and then they go live. It's a live bird.
Okay.
You know, baby rattlesnakes are the most dangerous too.
I know.
What?
Wait,
Really?
so would you
Because
do
they don't know how to
babies?
control their venom release, so
They're
they
the
just
eggs.
they just unload
They
Foley
say they don't
on
lay
you.
eggs.
Damn.
Like they're eggs in the body, and then they develop into live when
So
they.
you
Yeah,
try cracking one of those
They-
things and
They
making an
crack
omelet?
the eggs inside them and then they birth live ones. They're like seahorses, I think.
Yeah.
Is that just? Is
I
that
thought
most?
seahorses were they could go male and female.
Not a
too.
lot.
No, the
Most
males
snakes
actually
are
birth them,
eggs,
but the
right?
eggs are inside them. The eggs go in the male.
And
yeah,
can't they hold the
something.
like thing in them for like years?
Oh, I don't know about that. Turtles can. Box turtles can
Yeah, it's crazy.
hold semen in them forever and then get pregnant when it's just the right time.
Whoa. Crazy.
Yeah.
It's not Geo on you.
Super hot.
So I feel like there's like I mean, Reptile Keptile would not be happy with going out and just killing snakes. What's going on?
Well, rattlesnakes are like overpopulated right now. So
That's true.
But I mean,
actually,
You don't know.
in Texas they have like rattlesnake roundup.
I'm a bear. You have 3 rattlesnakes on this planet. They're overpopulated. Get rid of 2 of them.
Hey, and of all the rattlesnakes, you going for that because a sidewinder, dude, that's hard to fucking grab. At least the rattlesnake come right at you and just boom, JFK that motherfucker.
It's like when someone with a crazy eye is trying to shoot you. You don't know where he's going to hit you.
Oh, and a sidewinder, that's true. You're just like.
but I mean, come on, man. You used to be a man all about the reptiles, and now you're just out there killing them. And
I had an experience where
Slayer.
my snake almost bit me, and that was it. I was like,
Now you're
oh,
anti-
you still have your snake, right?
No.
Now, would you rather go for these rattlesnakes
You
or would you
didn't
rather
kill
go
the
for
snake.
those
No.
Pacific timber rattlers, dude, where they're nice black and just fucking gnarly looking?
No, these are just the westerns.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean? The eastern or whatever the.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah,
He's
the
just
Pacific
slaying
timber rattler's not
rattlesnakes.
good.
They fall out of trees.
They
No.
can. Pacific timber rattlers.
They're fast though. You let them go, they're quick.
Can they fly?
They're not flying squirrels.
They
This
breathe in the
dude-
water?
His freaked out by rattlesnakes so bad.
Dude, my leg is fucking going hard right now.
he's like the Gom. I remember the Gom days of the
Oh,
leg.
I'm
man.
fine, actually. I'm
4
dude,
dudes later.
You know, as much as I say that I hate them, you got to be cool, calm, and collected because you need that calm shot to put it off. You know,
Yeah.
shaking
You
that
don't have
arm,
to shake it.
aiming.
Just
Yeah.
catch it with. They caught it with their hands and they cut it with their pocket.
no,
knife.
fuck
No.
that, dude. No.
that's all they
You know,
did.
Steve Irwin died.
Yep.
Don't do that kind of shit.
Steve Irwin died, I think, of a stingray.
I don't
Same
care
thing. Get too
exactly,
close.
but
In
instead,
his heart.
close.
Thank you.
Imagine if he had faced a rattlesnake.
No, exactly.
He did. He picked those things up like nothing.
Yeah.
Tickled him.
Idiot.
Yeah.
They said the anti-venom is very, very expensive and it takes a lot of shots of it too.
Okay.
So
all right.
then why didn't they collect the venom to get money?
Yeah, that's true.
That's
I
true.
don't think anybody can just sell venom.
Why
Oh,
not?
really?
You could
gotta
sell
be
it on
like
the
a
black
licensed-
I've seen it.
market.
You get the little cup and you just tap the
Yeah, you
cup
gotta
and they
be-
strike it and then you just push
Well,
it
we
on
got
the
a bunch
head
on the
and-
That's
GoPro,
true. You
you
got to
can do
grab
that.
it right at the joint, turn that.
Yeah, you milk
But
it.
I
You
think
gotta
the-
milk it. I'm not doing it.
The anti-venom has to be processed. The
I think you
venom.
can only milk things with teats.
I mean, teeth.
Teeth.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
teeth.
it does have to be processed.
No, I think you just drink that, right?
Just-
what Matt
that's how it
said.
goes?
That's what Matt just
You can
said. You
drink
can
it.
drink the venom. That's
the
anti-venom.
best hangover drink you've ever had drinking.
Makes you strong like bull.
3 penis wine.
Well, there's that at work. They have that Cobra wine that from like Vietnam or some
Oh,
shit.
they do.
There's like a Cobra inside a alcohol
what is
jar.
Oh, they had that too. They have a rattlesnake one too. They drank that and somebody ate the head.
Nah, I'm good.
So
Why
you didn't.
not?
So you can eat the head, but you got to bury it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Satanic
Wait,
evil.
That's true.
When he kissed his wife, did she die because?
Oh
he
yeah,
ate
the meat
rattlesnake
bee
head?
rattlesnake poison bite. Oh, I'm with. Yep.
As long as you don't got cuts, dude.
Okay.
Just can't get in the bloodstream.
Also, what did they marinate
you don't
it
have
in, and
herpes.
why didn't you eat any? Because it tastes like chicken.
It was funny. They made
do.
chicken and served it first and said it was snake, just to see what people that say. Some people spotted it out, but because
Tastes
you can
like
tell
chicken.
the snake is super bony. There's
It
tons
is.
of bones.
It's
That's what you
stringy.
want is like someone fucking around with you, telling you one thing and not to.
Yeah, seriously, that's a good host.
Food.
This is blowfish. I didn't
Yeah.
got it right.
No.
you
Like
good
John
guy.
Wick,
Yeah.
dude.
Would you eat it?
But
I've
I've eaten rattlesnake
I've had
multiple
rattlesnake.
Yeah,
times.
this is
Yeah.
roadkill,
You've had
actually.
it?
Yeah.
When?
Deep fried when we went to Zion, Jen's family.
I'm surprised you ate rattlesnake.
It's
I'll
not
eat
bad. I've had
anything.
it before.
I'm not gonna catch it and kill it. I'll eat it, no problem. They deep fried it. It was
He
like
eats so much chicken.
Have you ever had
you.
Rocky Mountain oysters? Because that's a redneck
No.
thing.
No,
How are you gonna be a redneck if you don't eat Rocky Mountain oysters?
they don't have those around here.
Bullshit.
Yeah, literally
Yeah, I think-
bullshit.
In the Central Valley, there's a thing called the Testicle Festival, and all they do is eat fucking Rocky Mountain
I
oysters.
ain't
That next vlog because you've been
Dude,
slacking on those.
think about this.
Testicle Festival.
I'm not.
Think about this, dude. Oysters are aphrodisiacs. You just want a rager? Go get
The
some
Testicle
fucking-
Festival happens twice a year.
Oh, that makes sense. One for left and one for
One
right.
happened last month, and then it happens earlier in the
Did you
year.
go to it?
No, I've never been.
How did you know it was long?
NBD outing, the Testicle Festival.
So
It's next to the asparagus festival.
It makes your piss smell real bad.
So
garlic all the way
actually,
back.
One then the other.
we have a friend that has cattle, and they do their castrations, and then they
Keep
take
the
them there.
balls.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do with
Damn.
them? I mean, it's a ton of
So
like
wait,
testicles.
Throw 'em
it's
out.
not just sheep balls. It's all balls.
No, it's
I think it's
these
bull
are
balls.
these are cow.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
there's multiple ways to have
But
Rocky
you
Mountain
can eat
oysters.
like
deep
lamb.
fried,
I watched,
soup.
Yeah, marinated.
I watched a Bear
nothing
Grylls
appetizing.
one time, and they had to eat one in the middle of the desert.
No,
and that's
no,
like a
those are
delicacy.
raw,
The goat.
though.
Yeah, they were
The
eating them
goat.
raw.
The goat.
Dude, and he was throwing up, and he felt bad because it's bad in their culture, right? to
It was
waste
a
food.
delicacy.
Yeah, and they're like, it's a waste of food, but he was trying to hold it down. He's just like, ooh.
Dude, in my high school, we would get an A if we castrated a sheep with our mouth.
No.
Not anymore.
No,
There's
they
no
don't do
way.
it anymore?
No,
No, it's probably
no
still
way
true.
you could do that today.
I bet
No,
they
it's
do.
true.
way.
The guy on Dirty Jobs did it.
He shaved pigs.
So what you do is you cut the sack, right? And then you pull the balls out, and then you know the Van Defrons that connects the balls to
Yeah.
the thing? You just bite through that with your mouth.
It's the most sanitary way.
Who's
Clean.
hungry? I mean,
Hey, we smelled some shit today, dude, and I almost lost my appetite.
that's true.
Terrible.
Terrible.
What?
So another news, if anyone's looking for a discount vasectomy, just hit up.
I'm disappointed you didn't
It's
eat
better
the
with
rattlesnake.
lava beans.
That goes to the
lava
listeners, too.
beans.
Just call right on in.
You should have at least tried part of the rattlesnake.
I would have been to the hospital. Somebody would have taken me.
No way,
You
you
would
would
have got
have fine.
the venom. If you would have ate the rattlesnake, you'd have got the venom in
A
him.
bone would have cut my tongue, and then I would have thought I was.
So would you? I'm a little disappointed you didn't handle a rattlesnake. Like you didn't even have the
had the-
pliers or what are they called?
Well, I had the
Grips?
camera.
But you didn't want to just be like, hey, you mind if I just stop
Mind if
filming?
I
and-
mess around with the snake and like
Not mess
Fuck
around, but
that.
like feel the fucking the power of
power?
Yeah.
of
No,
a
no,
I
killing
saw it
machine.
enough,
Of the
man.
viper.
It was,
Yeah.
they were strong.
Shoot that motherfucker.
Would you? Okay, real question for you. You have all the anti venom there that you need because I mean,
Oh, yeah, we did
Yeah.
discuss this, yeah.
no cost. All right, it's right there on site. Would you let the rattlesnake bite you for $1 million? But all the anti venom is there.
You're guaranteed not to die.
Guaranteed not to die.
I'm
You're
still not
guaranteed to
fucking.
keep your limbs.
How do they?
Yeah.
How do they guarantee you're not going to die?
You got
Part of the
venom.
fucking
That's
hypothetical.
the hypothetical. You have all the anti venom there. It's on site.
How bad does a rattlesnake bite to hurt? Do we
No,
know?
dude, it's not
I
just a
have-
bite, dude. You're gonna blow up like a fucking balloon, dude. They have to lance you.
You end up dying from a heart attack. Is like how
Yeah, it does
kills
happen,
you.
but they have to
That's
lance
true.
you
$1
to
million
fucking
is
relieve the
life.
pressure.
But this is the hypothetical.
It's like
You're not
getting
gonna
your
die.
brain- It's
To be
like
fair,
getting
he
your
was-
skull. It's like getting your skull cut open when you're fucking
but-
swelling.
Do you have to do that if I have the anti-venom? Like, if I just get
I
the
think
bit...
sometimes you
yeah.
have to. Yeah.
Still?
Even if you have anti venom, like, all right, you can swell
still
up. It's
swell.
like swell up crazy.
It's
I'm
$1 million?
swole, bro.
Million
extremely painful too.
tax free.
Yeah, I'd
Would you
probably
do that?
it. I'd probably do it for a mil.
Okay, Cougar Bay would do it, or Iceman would do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not fucking doing it.
Would I be in the hospital on the bed already hooked up?
No,
Sure.
they're
No, that's
right
fine.
there on
They're
site.
there, yeah.
That's fine. No, give it to him. That's the same.
No, I don't want to be on site. Like I don't want to have to take the ambulance down there. I
So
wanna
what, we're
be
going to
in
bring a
the-
That's like another
rattlesnake into the
$20,000.
hospital?
Yep, that's what I was.
Dude, that's not
Okay.
bad. Just be like one of those preachers.
Would you do it?
I want to have the anti venom like in the bag, ready to go right as it gets.
Yes. Would you do it?
Maybe if it was like
I'm a
maybe
no.
if it was on
There's
my
no
finger.
maybe. It's a yes or no.
Yeah.
$1
On
million
my-
bucks.
Maybe if it was like on my finger.
Okay,
There's no
Mo-
difference.
most likely, you're gonna probably lose that finger then.
Yeah, that's so little.
You got to go on a big,
the
Yeah.
forearm.
meat. Get him in the meat.
The
Yeah.
best is the
I might.
leg.
I'd probably take it in the ass
Thigh,
cheek.
Actually,
Ass
yeah.
cheek.
Dude, but imagine like, what if like they
It
had
swells up?
like
Your
muscle
butthole
loss or
swells
some
shut.
weird
See,
shit?
I'm thinking it's gonna swell up. I'll be like Kim K, right? Get
Oh.
paid.
A male.
Buy
In
me a-
different circles, but yeah, you would get paid.
Be like, I would hit that ass from a mile away.
Maybe in the foot. Maybe
Would
the
you
foot
rather
might
get
better.
bitten by a rattlesnake or by a shark?
Oh,
Shark.
rattlesnake all day.
Rattlesnake.
No
Rattlesnake
fucking
all day.
Rattlesnake.
way.
Shark,
I
you're
said
done.
It depends
You
on
said
the
a
bite.
shark?
Yeah,
What kind of shark are we talking?
like a dogfish.
What is a
A little one.
dogfish?
A little one.
Like a 5-footer?
Yeah. Oh, no, like 3 feet.
Oh, okay.
I still don't know,
don't know.
man.
Dude,
that thing could get
It would just be like a
mean.
good bite and then you'd go.
Yeah.
No,
a
there's
good
no
bite,
good
dude.
bite
Do you
on
not
a
see
shark.
that guy?
But there's no anti-venom for a shark
yeah.
bite.
Ready? Pit bull or rattlesnake?
Oh, pit bull all day.
Pit bull.
No,
No, dude,
I'm
that
going
pitbull's gonna
rattlesnake.
Fuck you up.
Yeah,
I'm going
is it just one
rattlesnake.
bite.
That
Yeah.
pitbull's gonna lock
Just
on
one
and
bite.
Yeah,
shake
what if he
like
locks
crazy.
jaws and just?
I'm not getting attacked by a pit bull. Just
then
bit and let go.
Yeah.
I'll probably do a pit bull.
Pitbulls
Okay,
do not
pit
bite
bull
and
or
let go.
cat?
That's just
No.
not even
But
possible.
this is the hypothetical.
No,
we're
but it's
saying.
one bite. He can hold on for 30 minutes on that one bite.
Oh, that's
Are you
Pure
ready?
pressure.
Sure
Just
can.
The
Pit-
venom's
It's gonna
gonna last
shake
for
it, too.
hours.
Pit bull or cat?
Oh.
a bite.
Yeah.
Cat bites can kill you. They're
Yeah,
very
they
actually.
fucking hurt.
Well,
They got the
I'll
little
definitely-
needle
Dog
too.
saliva
Just
can
cat.
kill you too.
No,
That's
it's
true.
healing. I
No,
thought.
dog saliva is
No.
very good for you.
I
No,
thought it
no. Remember the lady that had the dog lick her wounds,
Well,
and then she
she
wound
was-
up having to get some weird shit going. What was that about?
That's her dogs were sick. I thought.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
dogs.
why would the woman
naturally-
have a
very
dog
clean.
lick her wounds to begin
No,
with?
not lick her
Some
wounds.
dogs
like,
just
like
like
you know,
licking blood.
dog was licking, but she had like cut. Like
Did you
like
put
an
peanut
open
butter
cut
on it
there, but-
first?
Oh.
Hey, you know what else?
Heyo.
Just a quick sidetrack. You know what else would kill you is fucking rose bush cuts.
What?
This is very dangerous to get cut
I've
by
been cut
rose
many
bush.
times by rose bushes.
Me too, but they say it's very dangerous.
Rosebush or pyracantha?
I don't know who's worse
What's a
now,
pyracantha?
him or Shook. He's almost as bad as Shook
I'm-
now.
No, I'm
That's
just
a
telling you.
good thing.
It doesn't
Kill
bother
you.
me because I have rosebush. I'm just telling you it's dangerous.
How is it
It'll kill you.
dangerous?
They say-
Okay, it's just dangerous.
Oh, let me look it up.
There's probably a coating on the rose, like the bush, some kind of poison,
It's those
histamine on there.
aphids.
Yep.
Oh, bless you.
Sending
Bless
an
you.
allergic reaction, throat swells up. They can't.
We wanted
fix
to
it.
pause so we could hear your sneeze.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Take
no,
my
it's cool.
Claritin today.
Yeah, fuck that. I think I'd do it for $1 million.
Okay, we
$1 million,
haven't even
yeah.
talked about a topic on our list yet.
No, we have. We've actually blown through
We're
them all.
slaying them.
Oh,
We're
we
slaying
are?
them. Because
Slaying
I'm right here. Boom.
What do you want to review?
Defcon, Cisco Live, Rattlesnake.
Hey, you know we have one more big topic to talk about.
Is it Harry
Harry.
Potter?
I like how he's going to call
no.
you out for not talking on the mic. Then he just starts.
My bad. So not Harry Potter, but that women should never be broke on this planet.
Oh, that's a very.
Wait,
that's a big
I didn't even hear
Wait,
about
wait
this
a minute.
topic.
This one, no.
This sounds super controversial.
Yeah, this sounds
you
very
go.
good. We might have an
You
argument.
were in
What
the
was
car
that?
when we were talking about it.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, yeah, about how there was like
Set
a
the premise.
document.
Set the premise.
So we're driving, right? You know, we carpool. We're doing our part.
Oh God,
keeping
yeah,
it green.
It sucks.
And trucks.
Oh no,
We
it
have great
doesn't- I
conversations.
like you guys, yeah, but the parking situation sucks.
Yeah.
Parking situation is ridiculous.
So I'm tempted that one day we need to actually do like a podcast in our drives, our commute.
Yeah, it'll be like
we
a-
have some phenomenal topics in there. But I brought up the fact that I was like, you know, watching a YouTube. It was like a Vice or something, or I forget what it was. But it was basically these women in college that somehow make like 40 grand a year while in college
oh,
in
this
New
is
York.
the millennial thing.
Yeah, millennial. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Millennial money. They ask people like how much
40
they
grand a
make
year
and
is
what they
not
do with
much.
what they spend their money on.
That's like just.
But
out of
she's a
poverty.
full-time NYU student.
Okay.
How'd she make 40 grand a year then?
Get ready for this. Dun dun dun.
No,
dun,
take a
dun,
guess.
dun.
Before we say anything, let's go around the table.
I don't know.
How do you
40
think
grand
she's
a
making
year.
money?
She's a student.
Yeah.
Okay.
How does she, I
How's she
mean,
making
what?
money?
She's washing dishes or what?
Sucking dick.
Okay.
Big T.
You don't even have to do that.
I wasn't gonna go full throttle like that. I was thinking along the lines.
Yeah, I wasn't
of
gonna go full deep throat on that situation.
You're
but-
not working. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, what's
40 grand is not that much money, so I would
You're a
not be sucking
full-time
a dick for
student.
40 grand a year.
Full-time student. So what are you doing?
40 grand is a lot for a full-time
This is
student.
on top of the
40
money
grand
your
is not
parents
that
give you and
Yeah.
the student loans. that
So you're doing
getting.
pretty well for yourself.
I mean, I guess I'm spoiled, but 40. I mean, what is poverty? Like 27,000 or something like that. That's
Well,
not
let's
that
not
Take
worry
that
about
out,
that.
take
It's
that
just
out
the
of it.
premise they're making all this money
Most
doing
kids
something.
don't.
I don't know. Maybe they're working at the local department store.
no, but they
Okay.
They're
don't
not
work.
working.
They don't work,
Well,
right?
it's like a weird situation. They it's counted as work, but it's obviously almost probably
It's not
tax-free.
a W-2 job.
Yes.
No, 100%.
Okay,
No,
no
so when
W-2
you brought it
job.
up, I'm going to change my answer to something stupid like their webcam in or something.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Next one.
That actually goes along with the premise why they should never
Okay.
be broke. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not going to go because I was in the conversation.
Okay.
Excuse myself.
I'm thinking either like Instagram or like social media, like a
you
private
should know what
Snapchat.
they're doing, man.
Like
You should know.
influencer?
you should know what they're doing.
He does the same thing.
Well, because I know
Yeah.
I know somebody who's going along the route you guys are talking about. Like firsthand, I know somebody who's hanging out with Dan Bilzerian now right now.
Oh, shut the front door.
Okay,
Way to
that-
name drop. Way to name
No
drop.
big deal.
Okay, we're
So
going to
wait.
get into that after.
Wait, Emily?
Oh.
She wouldn't qualify there.
Oh, okay, my bad. We'll come back.
So
This is I don't want to interrupt, but we'll come back. This is a lady that he used to date.
Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Come on.
So,
All right.
Jeez
I don't-
Louise.
are you talking like
Get a
that's an
little personal with
influencer,
exes,
then,
that's
right?
fine.
that's a social media influence.
Yeah,
right?
it's like
That's
she-
what you're referring
she's
to.
What a great
yeah,
time
she's
to
just
bring
using
it
her
So
looks
I got a
stuff for money.
prostitute. He has a webcam model, and you said an influencer.
All pretty much right, reasonable guesses.
Yes.
What she does is she posts Craigslist ads for her used underwear.
They make 40 grand on that?
What she does is she takes a photo, not like full. I don't know if she does like the full face or anything. They didn't go in depth on that, but she takes a photo showing that she actually wore them, and then people bid on them.
It makes 40 G's.
Used undies.
Well, I mean, you know,
Think about that.
How much do
you're
you think I can get
hustling,
for
you're
mine?
hustling, but who the hell's buying that?
How much do you want for mine? I mean, I'll take 20 G's.
Well,
Actually, there
Actually-
is some creepy motherfucker out there.
Actually,
who's
you're going
willing
probably
throw
to the
down
right
some
place to
cash
start
for it.
selling them in Vegas.
that's
so
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
start
She's like-
asking around.
She's like, a special offer. I just went to P.F. Chang's last night.
Oh,
Seriously.
what'd you call it for if the guy started selling it? That was the swamp. What? Swamp ass. I just mowed the lawn in these swamp ass central or something.
Certified swamp ass undies.
I started last night in these.
But that to me just blew my mind. 40
I
grand
hate it.
off of
She's
selling
getting- I mean,
underwear.
she's not doing anything wrong.
40
she could make-
Gs.
I think she'd make a lot more doing like Snapchat or Instagram.
I don't know.
Oh,
What do you mean?
that's the
Now-
other thing. Girls they have like a snap. What do they call it?
It's called a private Snapchat.
Private Snapchat, where they pay like $5 to $10 a month to subscribe to their Snapchat.
But that's the thing.
Jeez.
You think
So-
she has to do reoccurring work, right? She has to go out of her
It's
way.
easy though.
Not for the underwear.
Exactly. She literally
She
just
walks to class, sells
does
it.
her day-to-day
Yeah.
life and then posts an ad on Craigslist. Like, she's not doing anything different with
No.
her day-to-day life.
Oh,
She charges. There's a bonus right there, right?
There actually
There's
probably
a
is.
premium.
Let 'em fly.
a bonus bubble.
Yeah, $40 soil charge.
Exactly.
Not a surcharge.
This chick's a genius.
It's a shit charge.
Half off sharks.
God.
And think about this: they're buying the
Shark
next
Saturday.
pair of underwear for free from this money as well.
Well, that's true.
And then
But
you
she's
write your
got to keep
underwear
buying
off.
underwear.
I mean, nobody's getting hurt. So
No,
fuck it, why
but
not, I
it's not a
guess.
write-off, really. I mean, if you
Yeah,
think
it's
about it,
not-
it's coming out so much ed because she's not claiming
She
this.
could
It's
go on.
tax-free.
She could go on that. What's the Chinese Amazon and
Alibaba?
and buy like
bulk.
1,000 rounds of like undies.
That's true.
1,000 rounds,
You
just
have to
popping them out.
Pass a background check for that?
She's like,
She can start
says it
lying and say she wore them, but she didn't.
That's
And-
true.
Well, that's
No,
the point
that's
of
the
the
point
picture.
of the photo. Is to show like this is the
this
color.
is the thing though, is that she only has to pose once if she has the same underwear.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Oh,
but then
man.
you're trying to
Sucker
go
'em.
for the whole collection.
It's
I
not like
bet-
she has
I bet
to
a lot
game
of
the
times
system. I mean,
there's
how
repeat
hard
customers.
Is it to wear these fucking underwears for a day?
No,
and
but
fire
this is
'em
the
off
trick.
for
All
a
she's
grand?
doing is she's not wearing them for the day. She's just boom, trying them on, take a picture. Boom, trying them on, take a picture. Boom.
But if it's
and
the
then
same
just-
done
one, you
for
don't
the
have to
week.
boom it.
That's true.
Well, so there is a second group of people that look to see how used the underwear is.
Oh my God.
How do they have a scale that ranks these things?
I don't know, but like
they
Go on the
No.
internet and look at that.
no,
Come on.
I'm on.
One to skid mark.
I mean, it's on your
Jesus
wireless.
God.
It's on your wireless. So
Care?
no,
think
but
it-
seriously, there's a whole thing about that too, where like they show a picture of it off and then with them on.
Oh my God. Well,
I mean, if you're gonna go so far as to put yourself out on the internet and sell your underwear, why are you gonna cheat the customer, man? Just go full board with it.
That's what
Why-
I'm saying,
I don't
yeah.
really
I
see
guess.
why they would even be motivated.
I think
to
we're
try
just
to gain
taking it from our standpoint that it's a lot of hassle.
yeah.
I'm taking the point of how do they make fucking 40 grand for nothing?
I hope they're sponsored by Stamps.com. Stamps.com, free shipping.
Victoria's Secrets.
yeah.
Yeah,
We ship direct.
Now, is this any woman can do this?
No,
or do you
I
have
mean
to
obviously
be,
this she's probably on the high scale. I mean it is New York. You got some weirdo
She's
guys
probably a
that just
hottie.
got hella
I mean,
money
we're-
over
Yeah,
there.
if you're
San
hot enough.
Francisco.
especially Craigslist, right? You're not
San
on the
Francisco's
internet.
right
so
there.
you-
It's
I know
true.
You are, but
I just
you're
ate
still
3
selling to a
chili
local-
dogs.
Yep.
a local-
Oh, God. Hey, street cart dogs. Oh,
God.
San Francisco's right there. Maybe we're on the right side to get paid.
Hey, that's true. That's true.
Just missed Pride Month. Or is it right now? I don't know.
No,
No,
it's the last month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Us?
That was my
Hey,
joke
in the right
back
district,
to the
every day's
Rocky
Pride.
Mountain oyster thing, but that's fine.
I didn't know that was a joke. My bad.
No, but I mean that was just a crazy thing that
Man, yeah.
I saw come up, and I was like, God, you can
That's
literally
nice.
just sell underwear.
Fuck you
Okay,
guys, I found my money.
No, good for them.
so let's go back to the person who actually knows someone who's
Oh,
doing
yeah.
this kind of stuff. Now,
Oh.
tell us the story about
yeah,
this.
So what if you're hot enough, if you're a chick hot enough, then you can make you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to sell nothing. You could just be hot and
But she has to
they
sleep with
pay-
Dan Bazarian, whatever his name is.
She might be sleeping with
She
him.
Oh,
is
I'll
sorry.
guarantee
She
she's sleeping
is.
with Dan.
Is
so
this
many
one of the girls that you've shot?
Yeah, photos. And so first I saw her hanging out with Jake Paul and Logan Paul at these
I don't know who
parties.
they are.
Who are
They're
they?
like- They're like really big social media YouTubers.
Aren't they
like
YouTube
20 million,
phenoms?
like, yeah, some of the biggest YouTubers.
Never.
And they own like
Bigger than
millions.
Smosh?
Oh yeah,
Bigger than Mr. Beast?
PewDiePie?
Same level maybe. But they have like mansions in LA, right? And so I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. They're hanging out there. And next thing I know, I see her at Dan Bilzerian's house, one of the Ignite models, and now she's like
From Palo Alto
huge.
Ignite?
Yeah,
No,
she's
that's what he
Microsoft.
calls his CBD company. Is Ignite.
Ignite.
Oh, oh.
Microsoft Ignite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like a bowl, actually. Longhorn
Yeah.
is a symbol.
And so she's hanging out there. They feed her. They give her these big meals. She sleeps at the home.
Wait, they're making her fat? I thought that was the opposite
Yeah.
of what they're
I
trying to
don't know what they're
do.
doing there.
She does
I
workouts?
see she
I hope
posts
she's
a
not
bunch of
eating red
food.
meat because she will get pregnant.
What?
No way. Dan is not knocking up any of those chicks.
Not at all.
Not
true.
at all.
Dude, he's done so much cocaine.
probably
His
can't.
swimmers are just swimming in circles.
She probably had to sign a contract saying she can't get knocked up.
Oh,
That's
probably.
probably
I
true.
guarantee he NDAs and
Well,
all
he
kinds of
sleeps
crap.
with his cat. He
Well,
really
this-
loves his cat.
This chick is like
And his goat.
this chick's like
Yeah, that's true.
19. So I mean, she's
She's old enough to have a
kind of
kid.
weird if
Dude, okay. Let's
Yeah.
just think about that young woman's dad for a second.
Oh, God.
And you happen to run across Brazarian's Instagram feed. And then you're like, holy shit, that's my daughter on the back of that jet ski topless holding
man.
an AR-15.
You're like, she's making good
Where did I
decisions.
go wrong?
Yep.
Right?
That's
Why
true.
did I leave her mom?
Does she?
Yeah.
Her dad doesn't
Yeah.
know who she is.
She's taking advantage
Her
of
dad
her
doesn't know who
genetics,
she
though.
is anymore, right?
No,
He's
no.
long gone.
Yeah.
He might even be
How's
dead.
the mom?
Their parents are split up.
I don't care.
Dad's
Okay.
very
You want me to
rich.
go
Right.
deeper into the psyche? I can.
Wait, Dad's very rich, and
She
so
drives like a nice Mercedes around her.
Okay.
has good
She works
money.
so
Dan's
Dad's taking
sticker,
care of her.
yeah.
Why does she feel the need to go hang with?
I think
Dan
it's the
Bilzerian?
LA. Somebody walking up. It's the LA.
Oh, it's probably.
Oh,
You hear that knock? That's a secret knock.
For one of our big time listeners out there, we have another special guest coming in.
Oh
There's
yeah.
2 guests.
Oh yeah.
Double guest.
Oh, what's up?
It's a Mario. Hell yeah.
So keep going. Let's
No.
hear the story.
Well, so she's rich, but I think what she's doing is she's just taking advantage of her looks and just taking full of it. The whole LA model thing, like they want to.
So if she's
So
hanging
she-
out with Dan Bilzerian, what do you think she's making then financially? Look,
Nothing.
finance-wise?
Is she getting paid at all?
I always see she's on like trips
He
to
claims
Hawaii.
he doesn't pay any of them.
See,
trips to
yes,
Hawaii
that's what
and-
it is, right?
He claims he
He'll
doesn't pay
take
any
them
of
with him, and he'll tag along living expenses, but he doesn't pay them. He lets them make their own
They
way,
get their
right?
clout
They
from
blow
it.
up, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't
Like-
think anyone's gotten a job saying that I hang with Dan
you-
Bilzerian
No,
doing
well,
coke
they
and drinking
tag you.
alcohol.
You have to say I sucked his dick, and then you might get a video
You
shoot.
gotta- no,
Well,
with
he's
Kanye,
pretty funny.
and
Did you
can suck
listen?
Kanye off.
Did you listen to the Joe Rogan one?
No.
We talked about it's so easy for him to have sex that he decided to give himself a thing where he was never going to talk to this lady and see if she would have sex with him. And next thing you know,
and he did it.
He just did it. And
mean, that's not surprising.
Sex is so boring to him that he tries to find games to play with the women's minds to have sex.
That sounds fucked up.
Dude, that's how many women he has.
That was really messed up.
No, but you realize if
He's
like
empty
if
inside.
Dan Bilzerian or the Ignite team, they tag one of these chicks, they blow up overnight to over
Tag.
100,000 followers, and then at that point you can get brand deals for 80,000 for giving somebody a shout out.
Brand
That's
deals
actually
for
true.
80 G's.
Easily.
So-
Like David Dobrik and them, they get 80 grand on their
Dude,
podcast.
you're just
for a
rattling
shout
on names. I never even. Who's Broke Dobrik?
These
Well,
are
dude,
just
that's like
YouTubers,
Bro Brick.
Okay, well, Kylie
Who
Jenner,
is
they
this
say,
guy?
gets like $1 million for every post.
Kylie Jenner's a Kardashian. That's
Still,
a
$1 million
different.
for every fucking post on
Yeah.
Instagram?
How about Kenny Jenner? Kenner Jenner.
So
Or what's the dad that turned into the woman?
Chris,
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
Oh.
All right.
So
Chris is the mom
how
that
much?
stayed the mom.
How much what?
Caitlyn Jenner.
20 million.
Oh, there's a number now. There's actually a
That's
number now.
4 times more than Michael Jackson.
Because Michael Jackson's at least is a dude all the way through.
Oh, geez.
this is what I took from the conversation: is Matt won't get bit by a rattlesnake for $1 million, but he'll get herpes for
Dude,
about 80
no,
grand.
okay, Matt, here's
You
the
would
question.
Suck Dan off for 80 grand.
You could have been
No
Eskimo
judgment.
Brothers with Dan Bilzerian.
That's true.
You
get
passed
done
on
with
that
That's
chance.
something to brag about.
Because what?
Yes, it is.
Something to brag
Especially if you were first, because when you see Dan, you'd be like, "How's my dick taste, Dan?"
Oh,
The best line.
boom. Mic drop.
I feel like our guest is trying to figure out whether his child should listen to these podcasts.
Oh, the answer is
We
clear.
told him no.
Definitely not.
We said this.
Okay, let me clean it up. How's your D taste?
There we go.
What the heck?
Self-friendly.
Let's go back to the heck
Family
drop.
show.
Hey, sorry.
HLL hockey sticks. That was weird.
So yeah, it's crazy the amount of money just people in general can
Just,
make now.
just
I
the
guess
social media. There's
Might
so
get
many
on it.
ways to make money.
I'm keeping
Yeah?
it real. I'll
What
let
are you
guys
gonna
know.
sell?
My underwear.
Oh, there you go.
Bro,
Hell
if I
yeah.
get 40 G's for my underwear. Why not?
We've got a bidder, I think, at the end of this table. Bidder number 1.
He's got $5 on it. Let's go. Who's got?
See, that would be my problem. I'd be buying like $20 underwear, selling them for $5. Business model.
This nice Ralph Lauren underwear. What's going on?
Jokes
here?
on me. These dudes are wearing it. They're not.
Well, we had the opportunity with
Throw
the
it through
foot
the
guy.
wash.
Oh,
What was his
Cycles.
name?
Philip.
Philip the foot
Cousins.
guy.
He'll buy.
Philip Cousins.
Yeah, he loved.
We
Remember
could
the
have sold
guy
socks for that guy,
that wanted us to take pictures of our feet and send it to him on Twitter?
which we did.
You should have asked for
Wait,
money
what?
first.
Yeah,
We did a
Everyone wore
group
fancy
circle.
shoes.
We did a group shot of our feet and sent it to him.
Dude, he was major foot fetish. He was part of the
Yeah.
community.
Dude, no, he
George.
literally just.
I wore
had
I wore
80
fancy
grand,
shoes.
man. What are you doing?
Shoes.
Shout out to Philip. He literally just hit us up like
It was a couple
not too long
episodes ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you need more foot shots,
Let
we'll
us know.
Venmo us.
Yeah.
We'll set up
Hey,
an NBD Venmo.
My boy will start buying more shoes to take him. pictures.
Yeah.
So
You send me the money for the
No,
shoes.
he doesn't like the shoes. He likes the bare feet, I think.
It was the flip flops.
That's right.
Well,
I
he
did
liked the
boat
loafers.
shoes.
The
or
boat
whatever.
shoe,
Boat
yeah.
shoes.
Oh,
Boat
boat
shoes.
shoes.
No
Yeah.
sock boat shoes.
Yep.
Now, what if you could sign a card with your toes?
Oh, jeez.
That'd be
dumb.
You don't know what
Then
kind of
you're like
stuff
a
you
ninja.
would do to that video.
A lot of slow
You
motion.
guys took that photo. You don't know what he did to that.
That's
I don't
fine.
care.
Whatever he wants.
Dirty
Yeah, it's
stuff.
his
Hopefully, he
photo.
makes
Do
my
whatever
big
he
toe
wants.
look better.
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean,
You guys are probably on like some subreddit for like foot
Okay.
I
fetish.
think
That
that's
would
how
be
we found it.
awesome.
Isn't that how we found it?
That would probably be the most
No,
popular
he
we've
followed
ever
us on
been.
Twitter.
He reached out to the General George.
Oh,
For our
okay.
listeners out there from like episode 3, he
dude,
was
look at
there.
our Twitter feed. It's been taken over by like people from like Iraq or something.
Yeah, actually.
So I mean,
we probably have about 40 Islamic people following us.
Don't understand
cool.
a word we're saying, but
yeah, shalom. Oh wait, no, that's not.
Hey,
That's
that's fucked up.
And that's how we got shut down.
But to be fair, they probably are learning English via the podcast.
oh, that's scary.
They're all welcome. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, good language.
Yeah. Cut it
Dude,
out.
we're international. We're international,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
The internet has no barriers.
What's going on over there?
You drinking water?
You want to get in on
Shout
this
out.
podcast? You want to get on this mic? Shout out to the daughter.
Here, take over for a second. Here, grab the headphones.
That's true. You could give a shout out to your own kid.
Honey, I'm sorry if you're hearing any of this.
Turn it off now.
Oh, yes.
Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah.
It's good to see some of you.
Oh, you got to get close to
good
the
to see
mic, though,
some
for
of
the
you.
boys to
See
hear.
some of you.
You might want a two-hand.
Some more than others.
Yeah.
Am I cupping it right?
There you go.
So, what brings you here tonight?
And persuaded me to get here. And
For the podcast? Because you're a little late.
Defcon.
No, Defcon.
Oh!
We already talked about Defcon before, but we bring
yeah.
it back up.
oh, he's like, oh, we won't talk about DEF CON till 8 o'clock.
Oh.
I'm early.
I think by 8 he meant 7.
Yeah.
Well, I have short-term memory. Let's bring it back around.
How far of the trek was the trek for you? Because our main man, Big T, was worried about the trek out to Orangevale.
Oh, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. It
It's
took
a
like almost an hour to get out of here.
There's
It
like
was insane.
so many stop signs.
Did you leave today? I left yesterday.
I had to stop and get a meal. I was nodding off. Had to, camp overnight.
had to bring provisions.
It could be worse because you'd have to get to the checkpoint if we went to Cougar Baits.
Yeah, that's
Ice
true.
Man's, yeah.
That's true.
I had to fill up
Stay-
twice.
You guys are all very welcome at where I'm at, though. So, no extra visas or anything like that.
Yeah. State of Jefferson.
We bring Carlo. I got to get him a visa.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I was happy to walk in and see this guy with headphones on and a mic. And I was like, oh, they got him. They suckered him in.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Dude, he's going to be coming every time now.
No, I ruined the show.
Already,
No way.
our Twitter's blowing up. The ladies love the voice. It's
Yeah, right.
it's sexy and
I got my
soothing.
Oh.
Hey there.
Hey, if you need to reach out, email the MBD show. We will forward the email to Big
No,
T.
cut it out.
And he'll give you the big D.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure they're lining up after that amazing line.
He got shorts.
Schwartz is drooling all over himself. He's so excited.
There's a little bit of spit in my water now.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it your spit?
Oh, is that a wrap?
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
I only caught part of something. Were you talking about how much to do Caitlyn Jenner, or was it just
Oh,
making it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how much you would. That
So, do you have a price?
I'd do it for $100,000.
100 grand right now, huh? Yeah.
$100,000,
Yeah.
tax free.
20 million.
Tax free?
Yeah.
20 million?
It would,
50.
it would almost be like the pig fucker episode on Black
Oh,
Mirror.
yeah. No, that princess is dying if I'm the prime minister.
Oh, yeah.
There's
that's
a,
a tough
yeah,
one.
there's a situation where you
Just
gotta
for the
fuck a
act
pig.
of doing it, you'd make $100,000, but selling your story, you'd
That's
probably make
true.
so
That's
much more.
See, look at Jack.
There's so many people out there that
Look at
want
the
to hear
long,
about it.
Throwing the long ball there.
Oh, I've thought
He
about
would create
this.
his own. He would create his own dream team.
You release your own sex tape.
I don't think it's going to be an after-school special, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
$100,000. Not Matt. What's your price over there, bud?
It's definitely a good amount of millions.
Good amount of millions.
Hold on.
Like maybe
You missed
over
this.
5 million.
Okay. Does
Hold on. So we missed a little conversation before where it was $1 million that could be get bit by a rattlesnake, but you do Caitlyn Jenner for $100,000.
How much do you get bit by a rattlesnake?
okay?
But you have the
You have the anti-venom. You're in the hospital.
You're gonna
Everything is
live.
prepped and ready to go. So as soon as the bite happens.
I'd have to figure out how much work I'm going to miss, and maybe like 20, 30 grand.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, your skills.
You need an
Boy,
agent,
here's
dude.
price to move.
You need an agent.
I need
Okay,
an agent.
I'm your agent. Okay, you don't do anything without talking to me.
Underselling
It's
myself.
booked.
Yes.
I hit that lotto. 20 grand's coming your way. No, I'm just kidding. I would never want anybody to get bit by a damn rattlesnake.
No, if he's gonna do it for 20 grand, I'm gonna knock this $1 million contract out. I'll give him 50. 950,000.
He's sleeping with Caitlin just so you can get bit by a rattlesnake.
What about both at the same time?
Oh.
Mid-coitus, I get bit.
75 at least.
Wait,
Is that
the price is going down?
Yeah, it was 100 grand. Jesus.
Should at least go up a bit, right?
That's true.
It depends if, something's going down and you're going up.
So I gotta ask.
That's true. It'd probably
why
be more money
so,
for her to
so
give
much?
you a head.
20 million? Why?
Because I'm not
That's
sure
a
what's
dude
going to happen in
sucking
this
you.
situation. Because anything could happen once you're in. I don't know. It's got to be a good amount of money.
What's a good amount of money?
Over $5 million for sure.
So $5 million
Like
and $1.
anything like,
Over.
oh my god, I like this a lot.
Yeah, it could change his psyche, so that's why the dollar amount's so high. He's like, fuck, maybe I really am gay.
I'm gonna like this.
I-
When I'm gonna have
It's
expensive
Caitlyn Jenner.
I
tests.
might end up with like
Caitlin, do you have any
Is
friends?
she pre-op, post-op?
I guess it would be now supposed.
It might have happened.
But think about it. Would more money for him to suck you or for you to do him?
Wait, I'm
Jesus.
I don't think I care at that point. I was pretty open. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is a good question.
It's
the
still a
pre-op,
dude's
post-op
mouth
thing,
at the
but
end of the
not
day
that it
because you
matters
can't
for me.
post-op the mouth. You can post-op down below.
Oh, come on now. Here we go.
So wait,
Here we go.
is it 100 grand
No.
for
Got him.
This is not a unanimous opinion.
Got him.
Not a unanimous
or
opinion.
100 grand for?
Hey, remember when we were talking about hairy butt?
How could I forget? How could I forget?
about Behr's theory. Talk about Behr's theory.
What was
The Bear theory.
I don't remember this.
So Behr's got a theory when it comes to how you can spot a transgender woman. He goes, I guarantee you I can spot one. We're like, how? Her butthole's going to be hairy.
Oh, yeah.
If she spent the money to go through plastic surgery,
The waxing is happening.
We did talk about
She's gonna spend the $10 on the butthole waxing.
That's
I'm
a
just
fact.
saying.
100% fact.
because that was a break line because everything else could be top notch done by the best doctor in the world and then a hairy ass.
That was actually supposed to be on this podcast. We were supposed to get photos of actual women and of transgender women that are beautiful,
I got some right here on my phone.
and we were going to see which ones he thought were attractive and not.
But someone
he
didn't want to
wouldn't
do the
know
homework.
which one was
I can
transgender and
spot
which
it out
one's
pretty
not.
good.
A blind taste
A
test.
yes, exactly.
I don't want to give the app out because people might take the idea, but we could talk about it offline and laugh our asses off.
Probably don't know how to code.
You're not going to make the
So should we talk about the app or no?
Talk about that.
So this is an app of one of our fellow, wireless freak. Come up with a fantastic idea.
It's like hot or not, but different.
So
But-
yeah,
we already have a name for it. Don't worry about that.
so it's
though.
hot or not, but with transgender or not. And at the end of this, when it tallies how many you said looked good but were transgender, that's how percentage of gay you are. So if you have like 4 out of 10, you're 40% gay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ever since I took an anthropology class, I've been able to spot people out really good.
And what's the name of the app?
Never since what? Why?
Because in the anthropology, you have to
Is that Indiana Jones' specialty?
No, because you have to learn how to like spot like a human and a female skull, and like there's characteristics on the jaw and the
You
face.
can't
So
notice
wait a
that
minute,
pre
wait a
and
minute,
post
wait a minute,
op.
wait a minute. There's a lot of questions that are raised here. So
Say
first of all,
human and female.
yeah, how do you know that
Humans
you're,
are less
you're so
than
accurate?
I said
females are less
male.
than
Are you
human.
are you doing a check? Is the zipper coming down and you're checking things out?
No, you can spot it out just from the face and the upper torso.
You claim you can spot it, but how
I
is it
see it on
verified?
Tinder
How
all
do we
the
know
time.
you're?
Oh, okay.
I guarantee if we take you to Thailand, you were sleeping with the dude.
Remember those
No,
tuk
I
tuks
can
we were
spot it out.
Full circle.
Shoulders are a dead giveaway.
Nope, guaranteed.
Shoulders are a dead
Get
giveaway.
you one of those lady boys.
dude.
Shoulders.
That,
Huh?
that doesn't. This doesn't sound correct to me.
Nope,
at all.
not
I
at
see them
all.
all the
At first
time on
look,
Tinder.
Didn't we just we were just talking Miss Universe,
Oh, Miss Spain.
that
Miss
was
Spain
Miss
or
Spain.
whatever? Yeah, you were hitting her up. You asked for a Twitter handle.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Me, man, Miss
All right,
Spain.com.
it's all good. No judgment.
I think was it you I got in San Francisco when we were driving and there was that billboard No, maybe this was way before you.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
This might have been somebody else. That was a manager somewhere else now. But he's like, oh man, that chick's hot. I was like, dude, that's a guy. That's a transgender billboard you're looking at right there.
We actually were someone we currently still work with, and we're like, that one's for you.
Yeah. And not even close to making that transition. It was it was a rough one.
I had a high school friend who did a glory hole in San Francisco not too long ago, and it was with a tranny.
What?
He didn't know.
How do you know if it was a glory hole?
Because
It's just a random hole.
This
How did
chick
you
on
find out?
Instagram was like,
Where did he go for this information, actually?
They were talking on Instagram, and then she's like, "Yo, come over. Like, I want you, right?" And everything. So he goes over, and she's like,
wait, time out. Did he drive all the way to San Francisco from
he
here?
goes to school there.
Okay.
And so she's like, I can't like see you or anything. Like, there's a hole in my curtain. Just come up. And like, so he climbs up the balcony. So this is a real story.
He knew what he was
Bullshit.
getting into. Who goes over?
He didn't know.
Oh, dude.
It's bullshit.
And the chick definitely looks suspicious and he climbs up there, goes through the curtain, never saw anything.
But saw an 8-incher.
No protection at all either.
Oh,
Dude, you're just sticking your
What could go
meat
wrong?
in between a hole that you've never... I don't know about
In San
that.
Francisco.
Why
This
did
is
he
my-
tell you this?
Because he's asked us, he was bragging about it. We're like, what the hell, dude?
This
and
is my
that's the
problem.
story about how he
No.
got the hit.
This is the
is
problem
recent.
here. I know it's not true. None of your stories are true because
this
you
is
were
true.
so lame and your friends are so cool. You're like, your friends have
That's
cool
not
stories.
cool.
That's a fairly cool story. that's a story that you would want to tell.
I mean-
and you got a friend who's like, oh, hanging out with Dan, whatever his name is. And then you're like, yeah, I don't want to go to Defcon. It's too scary. Like, who are your friends? Where are they at?
Your buddy's got a good story to tell their grandkids later.
I just want to know if his buddy's available to come with us.
That's a good sending. That's a good sending off to college, son. Don't do this.
You have semen inside of you.
Hit a San Francisco glory hole with a trainee.
Any dude that's hitting a San Francisco glory hole, we could probably have a good Friday night with.
No.
And any chick hanging out with Dan Bazarian could probably get us into some cool parties at DevCon.
No
so
doubt.
That's true.
That chick's not my friend. I'm just took her photos. We're not
The tranny?
friends.
From a
No,
distance.
no,
I just took her photos from a distance, guys. She didn't know those
Yeah,
photos
I had like a
exist.
telephoto lens on. I was-
yeah, then it's just creepy.
Jesus. Well,
Well, be careful of the hairy fucking asses. Hairy buttholes. That's all you need to know.
Lessons learned.
episode 99, Hairy Butthole. Nice.
No, we're cleaning up Harry Beehole.
There it is.
There we
True,
go.
because we have young,
99.
Lou
99.
Fred
So
balloons.
this is the one I don't let my kids.
This is the one.
This is definitely.
It actually wasn't that bad till the end.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was a great
Always.
conversation.
It always is.
I'm
fellas.
satisfied.
Winner.
Hell yeah. Well, to our main listeners out there, thanks for listening.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully you're having a cold Heineken for us.
Oh, that's true.
Lost in Paradise.
Dollar Heineken.
The packs. The gift packs.
Oh, we can talk about it next time.
No, gift packs.
Yeah.
Want to do it for 100?
Yeah, we'll do it for 100.
Well, let's do it again. Okay, so we want to our top fans, we want to send out some little packages here.
Care packages.
Not Matt.
Not
Don't worry.
little package,
Yeah.
but like some listener packs.
Is this Brandon's underwear? The package?
Actually, it's not a bad, dude. We need to add that to the package. So we need you to wear 4 different underwears.
No problem. I can do that.
Okay, that's cool. But go to our website, go to contact us, send us an email, and we'll get something out there. It's going to be like the first 2 or first 3 people.
And maybe, because right now, Joe Rogan, I'm on that MeUndies kick. I've been loading up on
Oh,
those, so
yeah?
maybe get MeUndies to sponsor it.
Maybe.
Boom.
Yeah.
We
That'd be
did
nice.
say this last podcast, and nobody emailed, so
Yeah.
just saying.
Still up.
If they've
still
made
open.
it this far, what are we like 2 hours in? Then yeah, you've earned that pack.
Yeah, you get MeUndies.
They've just skipped to the end.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I hope they don't make it this far because I still feel bad about it.
What part do you feel
Talking
bad
about
about?
transgender people. That's not cool.
We
Man.
were talking about it.
Yeah, a lot.
in a
We're
negative
Past
way.
the month.
Well, I enjoyed
we
this very
love the
much.
LGBT community.
Oh, that's for sure. We
Oh,
love them.
yeah.
Fact.
We're just
Love
fucking
'em.
around.
And we're going to sign off. This is No Name Kane.
Bear the Terror.
Iceman Griffin.
Peace. T Love or T Todd. T
T Smooth.
Big T.
Well, it's freak.
Kadafi.
Hell yeah.
And the ShookKnight.
Good night.